a preparation that you didn't need to see. And I keep talking at the start of this stream instead of waiting for people to come here and also waiting for the stream to actually start. But whatever. Here we are. We got Ben Strokes, I think is your name, right?
Yep, Ben Stokes.
That's more
What's
like
up?
it.
That's me.
And
It's your boy, Ben Stokes.
That's right.
now it was Stokes, right? Now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you make comics and stuff. And the other guy is Reese.
I
my
dabble.
animator. Oh, you dabble? Cool.
Yeah.
I just came to the horrid realization that one of my comics that I read, called Owl Turd, has moved to Instagram and can only be read there now. Isn't that the worst?
Where were you reading it before?
On their website, where it was convenient and you could just scroll down and see all the comics. Now you gotta click on the comic and then some of them are like 4 pieces and then you gotta click through them. Why so much clicking? Just put it on a page so where you can scroll down. Wouldn't that be good? I'm taking the piss. Your comic does that too, right? Yours is exclusive on Instagram too?
Instagram? Yeah. Well, yeah, I make it like with Instagram in mind. So most of the page layouts are just simple, like it's like a 2x2 grid. So I make it specifically to be read on Instagram. But I've been looking to put it in other places. I used to have it on my portfolio website, but then it was starting to get cluttered. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like a fun passion project, I guess. I don't take it too seriously.
Oh no. So you have all the files in a slightly bigger resolution for a proper website?
Yeah, I got them all saved in case I ever want to put it somewhere else. And me and my buddy kind of write it together. So I was talking to him about once this kind of first arc is finished, to kind of reformat it into more of a traditional sized comic. How big are the pages? Like close to 8.5 by 11, I imagine. I don't know off the top of my head, but
I don't even know what measurements those would be.
Yeah, so just kind of fucking around, really. It started as just something I wanted to see how fast I wanted to get just faster. So I would just give myself like 2 hours per page. So that's why a lot of the earlier pages are a bit more loose feeling. But now I kind of take a little more time on it since we have a little more time invested.
You want to link it real quick in the self-promo so I can check it out? Because I already lost the thing. By the way, are you seeing the stream? You should check out Reese's stream, by the way. He's streaming himself animate a video we're making.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. What are you animating in?
Just Flash.
Nice.
Look at that Trump. Amazing. Cannot wait.
Is it a Trump cartoon?
Oh yeah, it's got Area 51 and Trump. It'll be great.
It's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Nice.
Gotta have Shaggy.
And the random guy called Nick because it was a requirement for a competition.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Monkey Jones Film Festival. Alright, so I guess... Oh yeah, so I'm still making the tube, and it seems that these... Well, they're supposed to fly down when they reach the top, but that one's trying to fly down, that's what the number means. So these ones are not supposed to fly down, but they do, so that's amazing. And they all behave differently because they're helicopters. If you're looking here at the non-helicopter ones, they're going to be broken in a different way. And these are the drones, they even behave differently than the pawns, and I don't know why. Oh, so that's what it looked like when it was going down. But these are not even supposed to go down, but they are. Oh my god. Right, did you link your comic?
Oh no, I have not linked it yet. I was just pulling up your stream here.
Oh. We've lost so much new information. I don't even have any viewers yet. Oh wait, actually, probably do. I'm not sure. Probably not actually. Well, at least you can meet each other. So I found you because you made an interview with Edmund a long time ago.
Yeah. That was about a year ago.
Oh wow, damn, time passes and we hardly get anything done, huh?
Yeah. That's how it goes.
I was already working on this game a year ago. I'm not even sure there's much progress. Oh, there's someone. Hello, dog. Or Doug?
So yeah, I put it in what, self promo.
Yep.
It's in there if you want to check it out.
Oh yeah, you got this one-eyed barbarian.
Yep, little cave dweller.
Wait, it's got 4 pages, but then wait, no, I'm confused. Oh, it's the first one, all 4, and then it shows. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can
That's
view
even
them
more
all
weird.
as a whole page. Well, it's designed to where you can look at it in the grid and still read it all. Then if you click on it, you can scroll through each panel, kind of blown up.
I can't read. Let's look how tiny. Well, I guess there's no text to read, but still, it'd be so small. Oh, you got your email address there. Damn, that's some commitment, I guess. Oh, I guess the text is pretty big actually. I just like seeing it bigger, I guess. Who killed that plane? I guess
It's a mystery.
Oh yeah, it is.
Shaggy solves mysteries.
Oh yeah. So
Oh
he
my
does.
god, it's perfect.
But can he solve the mystery of Area 51?
Can he? He'll be at the raid.
He will be. Because it's only gonna be stoners at the raid. It'll be perfect. I did watch Hobbs and Shaw. I think it was pretty good. I guess I'm gonna make a big Izakino episode on it. All kinds of stuff to talk about. I guess there's not much to talk about with that one, but several movies.
How was it? You said it was good?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I guess I didn't see any Fast and the Furious before this one, so I guess I was like, these characters feels like there's some part of the puzzle missing. I guess they're part of those movies.
Yeah, I'm not a big Fast and the Furious guy.
You are?
Yeah, I don't like Fast and Furious.
I'm not. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't really watch
don't
it.
like it.
I've watched the first one, it was terrible, but supposedly now it's becoming some kind of, I don't know, niche product that people actually like. Very odd.
Yeah, they keep making them. Making enough money to make more. People
Oh,
are
yeah.
watching them.
I guess they're more into the newer ones, most people.
Yeah, I think it's just become super over the top,
Oh,
which is working.
Yeah, the first one was like boring as fuck, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I only really remember seeing the Tokyo Drift one when they go to Japan.
I think I saw that one, but I don't remember anything. I wonder who's the main character of that one. I'm so fucking smart. I can't believe I used forward instead of upward. That's great, of course, because I already last time established that forward didn't work when I calculated the height that they were at. Well, let's see. Maybe it works now. Oh my god. So, are you gonna be streaming too? Are you gonna work on your comic?
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, actually.
Oh damn, let's have a look.
Yeah, I decided to switch it up a little bit.
Right, actually, Ben Stokes Twitch. Let's see if I can find it.
Should be, yeah, that or search SPTV. You'll probably be able to find it as well.
It comes up with Ben Stokes Catch. Is that you?
Ben Stokes what?
It's some kind of sports guy catching a ball.
Oh, yeah, there's a famous cricket player named Ben Stokes.
Yeah, you catch some cricket balls as well?
You know, on the side.
Yeah.
It's a hobby of mine.
What's your Twitch name?
SPTV.
Oh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. There you are. Why didn't I just click on it? Oh, that is it actually. Let's see if I've got the right volume compared to you.
Yeah, does mine sound good? I have no idea. Yeah, does mine sound good? I have no idea.
Actually way quiet on yours.
Actually
way quiet on
I
yours.
think that's because my speakers are super low.
It picks up your speakers? Damn.
Yeah.
Are you having some kind of headset? Yes, you are. Alright.
Yeah, I just have headphones on so I can listen to music.
Oh.
That's what headphones are for.
No, they're for Skyping only. I don't even start with Discord, that's just the appropriation. So does the music pick up on the stream?
Yes. I just turned it way down though, since I turned my
Right.
output way up.
Okay. Oh, did this not work in the slightest bit? Oh, that's curious. Or did it not update? Are there errors? Oh no. What if minus and plus is reversed? I wouldn't know, would I? Let's see what they do. Oh, just programming stuff, I guess. Why is only that one going down? Oh, great. And then when it stops going down, that looks terrible. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, well, it's kind of working. Every once in a while, one of them reaches the top.
What the f...
Are you confused by me?
Oh no, it was the Photoshop confused me.
It's a nice line.
I'm one of the rare people who
Yeah.
hate Photoshop for drawing.
You hate Photoshop for drawing?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because it feels more like a photo editor than a drawing program. So I use Krita instead, which feels like a drawing program.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually prefer Flash for doing the line art myself.
Oh yeah, Flash is really good for it, but obviously it works with vectors, and a lot of people aren't used to vectors, so... Just like Illustrator, apart from Illustrator has weird tools that I don't like.
Yeah, I've been trying to draw in Illustrator more. But that's just like...
Try Flash out. The tools are actually a bit more fleshed out.
I've played in Flash once a long time ago. Maybe I should give it another go.
Yeah, some of the options are a bit hidden away. Like, there's a properties tab and stuff that you need to go through to get anything feeling okay, but once you've got that down, it's like super easy to draw with. And with the newer versions of Flash as well, they've got like patterned brushes and things like that, like Photoshop have.
Nice.
How does that work in Vector?
It literally just increases the size of the vector and stuff, but you can do different properties to it as well.
Right, so it doesn't have a texture?
I think you can actually do a bitmap texture one, but you can literally just draw like a vector and then that will apply it to the pattern. But I've not used the newest one, I've just seen like friends use it and stuff.
Fringe?
Friends.
Oh.
It's out on the fringe, man.
Yeah, my fringe was using it. I woke up one night and it was holding the pen, and it was...
What's a fringe?
the front part of your hair.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty mysterious when that happens.
Freaked me out at first.
But then I saw the art.
Amazing. It just draws away all night. You don't even know.
You wake up, you've got a whole new portfolio.
Yes. It's like inward singing, just full creativity all night.
Inward C. Is that Tenacious D?
Yeah. Oh, I've realized that it exists. I guess inward whistling maybe. Huh. What do you? Can you play some instruments inward? It must be based on something, right?
Trombone.
Oh.
I don't know. I
Perfect.
just made that up. Any wind-based instrument you could theoretically do inward playing of it.
Well, I don't know. Wouldn't that reverse the way it sounds in a way?
I don't know. It could.
I guess it'd be pretty hard if you mess
I don't
up.
know how
you
they. Yeah, I don't know how they
suffocate.
work.
I'm gonna do a big mouth swipe when it says huge because it goes huge. Like that.
I love that one. That one's one of the best lines too. A huge weapon
Huge.
test.
It's like for a huge weapons test.
Oh yeah.
It's very wet in terms of water.
What?
That was another good one he said.
Oh well. I think he's pretty wet in this one.
His arm is distracting. I'm gonna get rid of it just now.
You know, he could be wet with other things, you know.
Yeah, you don't know how he's feeling.
Damn. Everyone's making fun of poor old Trump.
Donald J. Trump.
Alright, so now I got you here. Let's get into the real meat of this discussion. So, what do you think about politics? What's better,
No,
left
stop
wing
it.
or right wing
Stop it.
terrorism?
I'm agnostic.
Oh no, on terrorism? Neat. I'm not sure if it exists either. No, just kidding, it does. Well, you have no political opinion as well. Another artist with no political opinion. Curious.
Well,
Yep,
I've got
crazy.
a political opinion. You know mine. I'm just like in the middle,
Yeah,
so I don't even know what the hell that would be. I'm not left wing or right wing. I'm the full bird.
You're just nihilist. You're nothing. Cynical of all sides.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to politics, honestly, so.
How do you manage? Well, guess we'll have to get you on more often so we can get you political. We can radicalize you.
Don't
Begin
fall
the-
for it.
Begin the probe.
You're gonna bread pill you yet? Oh my god. Oh, you probably don't know what that means. Ha.
You got me.
Clueless. It means to make you a communist. Boom.
Oh, nice.
I know, who would have guessed?
You signing me up?
Maybe.
Do you guys have cool jackets?
So, I don't know, I'm not affiliated.
We got a bowling team and everything.
Yeah.
Antifa bowling, oh my god.
That's what gets them in the door.
The bowling. And then they're gonna be rolling all kinds of other things.
Yeah, they give you the pamphlets, the reading material. That's what closes the deal.
You're gonna get some class consciousness going. You'll be surprised.
It's fun. We're having
Yeah.
fun.
I can't believe you people who don't pay attention to politics. There's so many things that could outrage you, it'll be amazing.
That's a good reason why I avoid it.
Damn your blissful ignorance.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Florian literally made me have a political opinion. He forced me to get one.
I didn't, you just got it yourself.
Yes, you
right?
did. You're like, make a video on politics. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I just ruined your ignorance. You didn't need to make a certain opinion.
It's blissfulness, not ignorance. Get it right.
Damn. So, wait, are we sounding alright on your stream now? Let's have a listen. Sounding alright on your stream now? Oh yeah, I guess we are. But you might be giving us
Boom.
echo, so who knows?
I would be giving you echo.
I think so. Well, there was some echo I heard earlier.
Oh, I turned my the stream audio back on for a second so I could hear it. That's probably when it was echoing.
No, not right now. I mean, well, maybe, but
No, yeah, it was a little. It wasn't just now. It was a little bit ago.
curious.
Checking to see if your guys' audio was fine.
Hooray! All right, now let's get a lot of work done. Huh? Let's work for hours and stream.
Woo!
Am I even working? Let's see. I don't even know what the last thing I did was. I mean, I'm still doing these tubes. Why these? Well, I guess I can just increase the value of how much they go up. If I could find it. It was just here. I swear. Oh, there it is. Well, now they're gonna spiral upwards. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, it takes a few minutes. Takes a few seconds to load. So do you still remember what you talked about with Edmund? Because I guess I don't, but I'll probably remember it if you say it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was before Four Souls had come out, so it was mostly about that.
Huh.
Talked a little bit about Bumbo as well. So that was pretty much it.
Still waiting for Bumbo, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost finished though.
Damn. Is this the upper limit of how far they go? Interesting. And then they disgracefully just lope towards the center. Great. Well, at least they're going down just fine. They don't go up fine. Well, actually.
Oh my
going up
god,
more.
that's such a nice mouse swipe.
Oh, well, let's have a look. Shit, I need to open it quick. Will I see it? Not sure. Am I live? Yes. Play it.
I have been.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's a mouse swipe. I didn't realize. I thought he was gonna swipe his mouse with his tongue again, but I guess you already have the animation for that one, so it wouldn't be need. Oh my god, you're doing all the lip sync again. I thought you were gonna quit, but I guess you can't quit halfway through, huh? Damn. Yeah, that's some good lip sync. Damn.
Yeah. The thing is when I play it in real time in Flash, it skips some frames because the audio's on stream.
Huh?
So when it's on stream, it has to catch up with the audio, even if it's not rendered the image yet. So it'll skip a frame.
I don't know what on earth you're talking about.
See at the top how I can scroll through it,
Yeah.
and it goes when I scroll through the audio.
Oh right, I don't actually have the sound on when you stream, obviously, because then I would hear everyone all the time.
But that's called streaming it because it actually streams.
Oh, god
audio.
damn it! You can't use that word when you're also literally streaming on YouTube. Damn you! Oh, look how they're slowly going up. Now, how on earth could I randomize them? Oh my god, it would be quite convenient if I had the tube already, and I must have the tube. How do I tube? Is it here? Yes, it is. Okay. So all I need to do is say plus. No, that's not it. There it is. Oh. Plus room heart dot upward times random. Shit. How does random work again? Oh no.
Random dot range. Open
Really?
bracket 0, comma, then the number after the one that you want it to be by. But it's random dot range of capital R on the range.
It really doesn't seem to want to. Oh, cause fuck. Never mind. Wait, can I find No, not this random. Goddamn. Ambiguous my ass. Right. Where is it?
I posted on a like indie game forum thing. How to do like 2D water physics and stuff.
Oh.
And I was asking like, oh, it's too much for a beginner, and I was like, I know how to program, and then the other person was like, well, then you'll know how to do it then. And I was like, what? Just because I know how to program doesn't mean I know how to program this specific thing.
That's amazing.
And the guy was like, it was a 2-second Google, and I was like, okay, but does it explain how it's done? And he's like, it's just the code, and I was like, well, I want an explanation of what's happening.
It doesn't sound like you program after all, Reese.
I know.
You don't know what this code does? Disgraceful.
You don't know how to do advanced 2D water, the particle physics simulations. God,
particle.
What
I don't think you're aiming for.
Oh no, it wasn't particle. It was render mesh, and using like programmed in springs and stuff. It was weird, but I never got it working.
Oh no, it does not contain a definition for range. Oh, but this one does, okay. Damn it. Too bad it's hideous, well, whatever. 100 to minus. Oh, does the first have to be minus? Well, we'll see, I guess. And what now? This should work. Oh. There we go, let's see if it does anything. Yeah, no error. So have you any experience with programming, Ben?
No, not really.
Oh no. Everyone should do a little programming.
Devastating.
Oh yeah. So what do you do other than that?
Oh, I do graphic design at a digital marketing agency.
Oh well, that explains your talent. Convenient.
Yeah, so yeah, logos, websites, all that jazz.
Is it decent money?
What's that? Decent money? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, I just started about a year ago, so I'm still around, like starting level shit. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's definitely more than I've ever made freelancing. So.
Oh shit, what was that number? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
What, the number?
Oh. Well, what did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said it's definitely more than I've made freelancing. So.
Well, that's good, I guess, because freelancing actually is a lot. It just spares, I guess. Sparse?
Yeah, it's not.
Sparse.
It's yeah, because sometimes we go a month or two without making that much money, so it's nice having a steady gig.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
What about you guys?
I work for Florian.
Well, not only for me, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do freelance, but Florian's my main client.
Nice.
Yep, and I make game, I guess.
I make game.
If it
I
ever,
make
game, caveman.
if it ever comes out.
Fire particle physics.
Yeah, we can't wait to invent the fire particle system. We'll spread it to all the tribes. Doug asks, do you know the way? I'm currently unemployed also, he says. So he must have seen my post that Uganda Knuckles was in fact the best meme that we've ever created. Nice. I wonder if that's the Garfield guy.
Garfield.
On Twitter, never mind. You didn't see it. It's
Ugandan Knuckles?
yes.
That's the Sonic guy.
Yeah, I know, but this guy is he had this guy I'm thinking of, he had a Garfield avatar.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, Knuckles, man. Best meme ever. Man, that was great. It's real big when I saw PewDiePie go into the VR chat and then everyone was clicking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those were the good days. Oh no. Oh, is that before or after everyone says he's now a Nazi?
I think that was before.
Ah. Nice, innocent innocent PewDiePie. I guess Christian is the Sonichu guy, actually.
Whenever I do lip syncing, I actually have to speak with it to see what the hell it needs to be.
What did you... Oh, the lip sync? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part for sure. And the most laborious.
I've seen a bunch of other animators and they don't even like blink when they're doing it. I don't know how the hell they do it.
All practice, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't do it usually. That's what you said. My god, this chair's getting exceedingly noisy. I really need toilet again. Great, just after it got done being sticky from last time.
Sticky? What?
Oil, chair, squeaky. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
There, I explained it all. In caveman terms. Oh yeah, let's see that caveman that you're working on. It's a bunny. A bunny that guards a giant skeleton.
Bunny?
Are you saying that's not a bunny? Why does it have such long ears?
This isn't a bunny. He's just really small.
What?
That's his club.
No, above his head.
This?
Dude, this looks 100% like a bunny. Look at it. No, not that.
I don't see it. I don't see the bunny.
The skin color part. Oh, it's his head, right. Wow. That's funny. He looks exactly like a bunny from the side if you take away the eye.
It's my
I know.
Yeah, I like to hide bunnies in everything that I do.
Like a real magician.
Yeah.
And in the end, he's just gonna take off the mask and he was a bunny all along.
Dude, don't spoil the ending of my book. Come on.
The real ending. I got it right, damn it. Well, now you gotta change it to too bad.
Bunny confirmed.
Oh wait, let me see this drawing again that you're doing. Oh, yep. Ah, he is powerful, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's this tiny dude making all this damage.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
This is his first feat of strength.
Aha. That was the first? I've seen him smash teeth before.
Yeah, but the club really did all that.
Yeah. I guess. Damn. How do you know the club didn't do this?
More mystery, see? It's got you asking questions, which is what it's important.
Deep dive into the lore.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how can I smoothen this out? Shit. Not convenient at all. I thought I was gonna have a smooth tube. Now it turns out it might not be so smooth. Might look horrible in the end. Why are they still so slow? What's the last thing I edited? Ah, damn it, this. Right. It's really convenient how the undo function lets you return to the last thing you did, but then it doesn't go any further than that unless you want to undo everything. If only there was a way to time travel without undoing things.
Whoa.
I know, right? Do you have time travel in your comic?
I will now.
Oh my god.
He time travels, but everything is the same as it was.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, Was he always a caveman? Damn, poor guy. Maybe he's from the future, but he got stuck in the past. That's why he's only got one eye. Because in the future we only need one eye.
He's writing Samurai Jack now.
God damn it. Does he have one eye? Wait, does he have one eye? Oh my god.
I can't remember.
He might have an eye patch. Probably not. That would be too silly.
Nah, he's got 2 eyes.
Damn. Yeah, so just because it's time travel, it's gonna be Samurai Jack, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
And then he finds a sword.
And then Aku comes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he's got a sword and a club.
Samurai warrior.
Damn.
Man, that last season they made was so awesome.
It was. The animation in it was crazy.
Yeah, it was great.
Damn, maybe I should actually watch it for once. I couldn't get past the first episodes because they were really low res. I wonder if it gets better in the end.
Are you mean like the first episodes they made, or of that season?
Are you talking about the first ones? Are you talking about the remake? Is that a remake or just a new season?
It's like a reboot almost, because they... Well, no, it's not a reboot. It's a continuation.
They just ended it because they never... Like, they got cancelled and never finished the show.
Can I just start watching there, or would that make me confused?
Yeah, just watch there, because it's so much better than the older ones.
Yeah, the older ones are a bit more kid-friendly.
Damn.
But the older ones are kid-friendly.
Oh,
this one...
Now the kids have grown up. Damn.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Probably gonna watch it today now that we're talking about it.
That's a good idea.
I keep trying to watch movies when I go to sleep, and then like I wake up the next morning and I'm like, why didn't I watch that movie? And then I look at my phone and I started watching it, and I must have just fallen asleep like straight away at the start of the movies.
How do you manage to sleep during a movie?
Oh, I can't sleep in silence, so...
Weirdo.
Yeah. I'm opposite.
Can't sleep in silence, Jesus.
I cannot stand silent. I can't even see if I'm standing out in the street and it's too silent or something. I'll make noise like I'll skip my foot or something because it's silence.
Because the demons attack in the silence.
That's when they're gonna get you.
No, I don't know what it is about silence. It's like the most unsettling thing ever for me, and I hate the sound of clocks. See when there's no sound, there's just a sound
that's
of.
my least favorite one too.
And I'm like,
I don't know how clocks even became a thing. If anyone invented a clock and it just goes tick tock, I'm like, no, start over. This won't do. It just goes tick tock, not on my watch.
Make it quiet.
Yeah, damn it. I wonder if old clocks were quiet or loud. I guess they were super loud, huh?
Maybe that's how they would calibrate them or something. They needed to hear the rhythm, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
I guess
I just admit.
The only place we're gonna admit clocks is on the towers of churches, where no one will have to hear the ticking. Only the bells, which I guess is fine. Alright, so with this information, wait, what am I doing? This isn't even right yet. Let's do this 120. That's a bit much. Maybe 90. Let's see what happened to you. Drawing color in that crack in the same color.
Yeah, I don't know, it was being weird.
Was that the moment of what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. Don't you have a fill tool?
Yeah, that's what I tried to do. That's what fucked it up. I didn't close the line, so I gotta color it in. Normally...
It's so cool how your camera does that ripple.
Yeah, it's just a GIF.
Oh, neat. I guess it doesn't do your face, huh?
No, yeah. It's just got a transparent hole in the middle of it that
oh wait,
over my webcam.
it does do your cam too, actually, I think.
Is it?
No, maybe not. Maybe it's just... No, I guess
wait
it's
for it.
just the... it's just the screen going over the camera, that's all.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing it over.
That's
Can you?
pretty
Does
cool.
it? Yeah, I guess it would have to be like the blur effect would have to be over like the alpha channel or something. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know.
Oh, the blur is oh wait, no. Oh, no, guess not. I mean, you could make it like it's got like a rainbow colored stripe or something that goes through it.
I'm gonna need to open the window. I'm roasting.
It's still that hot, damn. I don't
I
know.
do not do well on heat, and plus I'm still sick.
Oh. Isn't heat nice when you're sick? I guess not. Okay, well that won't even show up until I do the other thing. What am I even... Oh, the squids need to go up more. Actually, I guess that's kind of cool. God, Oh, wait. What if I say random? No, that can't be right. Ah, shit. Shit. Oh, wait, this is fine if I just say... And... Random... 10 is... 0, and then... Plus random... 100. No, that's too much. Damn it. Alright. Well, let's see if that helps. So how you like my tube? Are you looking at my stream?
Not currently. I can pull it up here.
It'll be here in like 20 seconds. I mean, the tube itself is a placeholder, but you like the way the squids move on the inside. Jeez, it's still loading, actually. Bad game! You better get in here, Alex.
I already am.
Oh, yeah, meet our new guest. Ben Stokes.
Hello. What's up?
He makes comics.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
Not impressed,
Wow.
Alex.
One of the few
Wow.
medias I don't consume.
What the fuck? Have you not read The Gun Show? It's like one of the best comics ever.
Gun Show is dead.
I know, but it's still archived. I had such a good time binging it all.
The only webcomic I read was in like middle school because everyone else was reading it and talking about how cool it was Homestuck, but then it like had no focus like whatsoever and it was like too autistic.
Oh man. Yeah, there are some real autists who are into that comic.
It keeps sidetracking and the sidetrack goes on and on. It's a mess.
Damn. How do you even pay attention to it then?
Are you eating
I
cereal?
didn't. Maybe.
Holy
I
shit.
did.
He's the cereal
I'm the
whisperer.
prophet.
He knows about the cereals.
I can hear cereal murders.
You can sense the cereal.
He's eating me. Help.
Yeah, that's the new kind of short that we'll have to do. It's the cereal guy. He knows all cereals and also serial killers. Amazing.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Then he always has a victory cereal at the end.
Alex, I'm animating you just now.
The Breakfast of Champions.
Oh yeah, you should check it out, Alex, because you made the Trump voice and now you can see what he looks like.
Can't believe I did a Trump impression in 2019. That's so like...
Oh, it's coming back, you'll see.
That's like the least funny impression anyone can do anymore, and I
What
did
the
it.
fuck? How dare you? You are too fucking cynical. You will one day appreciate the classics. Now look at Reese's stream and look how he's made you be the
Look,
Trump.
I'm no psychic pebbles, alright? But I did my best.
Now do a
Let's
Trump
have a look.
impression right now.
I'm gay. I don't know.
It's like the real Trump. I was gonna tweet a Trump if you wanted to do the Trump impression, but it's good Alex did it instead.
I think Trump's busy.
I don't know. He doesn't seem that busy.
Yeah,
Did that
he
big
doesn't seem to get much
speech.
done, to be honest.
He did that big speech about the shooting that didn't. He blamed the video games and the internet again.
Oh, what?
So,
He did? I thought. Wait, no, that can't be
he
right.
did. He did. I saw it.
No, he
today.
must have complained about Antifa, right?
The internet and video games. That's the problem.
That can't be right.
Well, part of the problem.
Always video games.
Are you telling me that Trump is the bigger man and he didn't stoop to the level and say, like, it's this toxic ideology, these Antifa people, they're shooting our peoples in Walmart, the heart of America. No, you just said the video games? Amazing.
Oh, finally I've done the second Trump's line.
I guess we're gonna get censored now, because video games cost 9/11.
Yeah.
Everyone says.
Huh?
Everyone says.
What did I say?
I was just joking. Everyone says video games caused 9/11.
Oh, they do? Damn it, am I unoriginal again with my amazing jokes?
Whoa.
You got Alex, I'll send you the .swf of what I've got so far.
Oh yeah, do
I've
that.
made a lot of progress.
I love me a good old Swift.
A good old
Actually, it'd be much more convenient if it was a video file, but whatever.
No, you're not allowed to scroll through the video.
I know! How will I tell you time code of
I
anything?
could just make a video player if you want that. In Flash.
Wow.
How long does it take to
Someone
render a file?
knows how to
Jesus.
program video players. Well, weird flex.
Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. Oh, you think we're gonna make that many flashes?
It's weird complaining about SWFs.
Get it? You're cool.
Get to see all the vectors in their glory. You can zoom in,
Oh
put
my
loads in
god.
detail.
Turn that quality to low. Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, then it
Get some of
lags.
those pixels on the go.
Shit, what am I doing? Alright, whatever. 20. Oh my god, I didn't sign up for this. Unauthorized scroll.
It's really funny when they just released oh, what was it called? The SWF to video converter. What's that called again? Swivel.
Oh.
When they first released that, I made like an animation that was super complex and would never run in Flash. Like it had like 10 blurs on everything that had lighting on it and stuff, and it was run at like 1 FPS when I exported it, but when I put it onto the video file, it exported fine, but then I realised that all my animation and stuff was out of time because I had no idea what was going on because I couldn't play back while doing it. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah, I run into that with After Effects quite a bit because my computer's not strong enough.
Damn. So weak and out of control.
Yeah, pathetic. Pathetic.
They're weak and out of control.
Oh man.
We have the best computers.
I had so much fun looking up Trump quotes. I really gotta do more Trump. Oh man.
This animation is turning out fantastic.
Oh no, we gotta reuse the sprite. It's Potato Trump.
Tater Trump.
Oh yeah. Maybe the aliens turn him into an actual potato.
I really hope I can get this done in time, to be honest.
Well,
I'm making super progress.
Well, if you can't just cut corners, jeez.
Yeah. Well, I'd get rid of like the whole ending sequence of the newspapers.
Well, not that. Cut corners in the quality, not the content.
Oh no, because the quality is like
What?
really good just now, and I'd hate it just to like go to the trash halfway through.
You can keep what you already made.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be good, and then it would just turn to trash at some point. I'd hate that.
People only watch the first minute anyways.
I guess.
Well, no, I meant like, I don't know, do lazy backgrounds or something.
I'm already going to do lazy backgrounds.
God
There's too
damn
many
it,
backgrounds
Reese.
to do the good ones.
I didn't sign up for this cutting of corners yet.
I know. You signed up for a lot less of what's actually happening.
Yeah. Jesus, what am I doing? Why are these variables non-existent? What is this? What is anything?
I appreciate the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously the masks and stuff aren't on him yet, so it just looks like it's got 2 arms, but...
It's just weird that you animated all that arm underneath there.
What do you mean?
Like the card is under the table. Oh well. I guess it would have been fun if he was holding it. Oh well, never mind. I guess we'll see.
There's Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
You'll have Scooby.
Scorby-Doob.
Scabby-Doob.
I'm the scat man. Scabba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, you get more old references, huh? I like my dad jokes yet, Alex.
Oh my god, you're so gross. You're like my dad.
I did it.
And unlike my real dad, I wouldn't let you fuck me.
Ah,
Not again.
That's disgusting.
all this work of making you feel like my son, and now I'm not even gonna have sex? Damn.
Okay.
Just getting out of hand.
Oh no. Hey, what am I doing? That looked perfectly fine. No, now everything's gonna be worse. What did I just do?
It's time to reorganize Bean's controls. Bean.
Alex, sell me on the Bean game right now.
That's good. You like it.
There we go, I'll love it. I'm
No.
gonna buy it right now.
No, you don't realize it's a DLC of another game, damn it.
Oh!
It's bad. And he
What was
already
that?
owns that game.
So,
Yeah, and I love that game.
it's still inconvenient to play it by downloading the other
Oh,
game
God damn it,
first.
dogs.
Well,
Barking.
I think you're stupid.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. I got that new bean emoji and I haven't even streamed with it yet.
You're not even streaming now. We would have had a quadruple stream, don't you get it? It would have been
Stream the
amazing.
bean.
I would have been on 4 streams at once, all paying attention to me.
So popular.
I know, I would have been, but you deprived me. You didn't
What?
stream.
Well,
You don't even get it. Oh my god. This was my one chance. I'd
oh yeah,
failed.
I fell asleep yesterday, so I didn't show up because kids are exhausting.
Did
so
I? Oh yeah, no. Every time you mention your kids, I know you're not gonna be there.
they're just
They're like little demons.
the 3-year-old was like, Uncle Alex, cover your eyes. So I covered my eyes, and she didn't say to open them, and I was concerned, so I opened my eyes, and she was like booty spinning on the living room table that she knows she's not supposed to do because she'll get in trouble.
Booty
then
spinning.
when
What?
She just sits on it and spins on the table.
Oh.
And I said, hey, get down from there. You're not supposed to do that. And she said, but I didn't say you could open your eyes.
You didn't pay attention.
So
She had you. Foolproof.
Amazing.
Damn, I'm gonna do that whenever I commit a murder.
Yeah, so
I closed
said
your
don't
eyes,
look.
officer.
so
No peeking.
your parents just had to let her go because you committed a gross injustice of justice. Wait, that's not right.
I
Miscarriage.
abused my authority to peek.
Oh no. She could have been naked, you monster.
Whatever. I have to change your diapers. I've seen more than enough.
Oh, wow. Wow. The brag of a pedo.
Weird flex, but okay.
Oh.
I changed all the diapers.
I hate it so much.
I bet.
I don't want to be a parent.
It sounds disgusting, doesn't it?
It
Then
is disgusting.
They need to make
'cause
some kind of robot to do it.
You know you're getting a little bit on your fingers and it's going up your nose because you're smelling it.
Damn. What will they ever do to optimize baby pooping? Do they have to have like some kind of suction up there? Oh no, that won't be right.
Why can't humans evolve to just not poop?
That's the goal.
Alex for president.
They just became incredibly fat. Everything stays in us forever. Oh yeah, what if we just have really sick diarrhea pee, huh? Wouldn't that be better?
Oh god.
We have to have diarrhea pee, okay?
It is the future.
Work on it now, scientists. Make us like birds. Infinite diarrhea.
Chloe, yeah.
I want diarrhea pee now.
You do? Oh my god.
I want it now.
It's working. We need it.
Diarrhea pee.
Savage.
It's got a jingle too.
This is our arc in the season. We're gonna get diarrhea pee, Morty. We're gonna do it.
No. I think I'm pulling a Bethesda here, and all my physics are based off the frame rate now.
The based
It
of
works
what?
better now. They're in the update function instead of the fixed update function, and it fixed all my problems. But I feel like that's going to be a terrible idea in the long run.
Didn't I tell you not to do that?
Well,
Actually, physics belong in fixed update. Is that? I guess that's why you didn't have them now.
but I also use. I don't know, man.
Well, now at least you can't change frame rate. Actually, yeah, you're insane. You're gonna... If people are lagging, they're gonna have the game run at a different rate. And it's all your fault.
Wait. One second.
Yeah, if they just slow down the lag, it'll go slow. They'll have slow motion.
What if I just lock the game at 10 FPS?
Perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, no one will get more lag than 10 FPS, I guess. And maybe you can go full Dark Souls and then you get kicked if your frame rate is too low.
Okay, that's
a
stupid.
thing?
Is
Yeah.
that in the remaster?
I don't know, I think it might be the original as well. I'm not sure.
So it is in the remaster.
And maybe it is just a remaster, yeah. I don't actually know. I guess I haven't played the original one in 10 years, so it must have been the remaster, yeah. Damn, who would have guessed? What am I even doing? Ah, it doesn't work. It never work. Do these ones work? Do they all just end up getting stuck at the bottom? I guess that's an easy fix, actually. I just do.
You know what I kind of hate about getting kicked? Alright, this is relevant.
Oh, yeah.
You know in League of Legends, if your power goes out or your internet disconnects and you sign back into the game, it makes you like... It kind of like shames you. It's like, bro, leaving a game mid-game is kind of not cool and your team hates you.
Well, it's
Even if
only
it
telling you
wasn't
the truth.
unintentional, you're still a dick. Please type I agree to continue playing.
It does?
Yes, it did that to me and I kind of got a little mad. That's like a little ridiculous.
No, it isn't.
Your game isn't that important, alright?
Yes,
where
it
doesn't-
is.
It doesn't ascend, actual physical things happening in the real world where my internet just says, you can't play that cool game you like for a little bit. Fuck you.
You trash casual player. How dare you shame
If
League of Legends
you-
like this?
If you're gonna play League of Legends, you need a fiber connection directly into the tubes into the ocean, or you're just a dick. Type I agree to continue.
That's how it goes.
Piece of human garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Unbelievable. Internet
wanted-
troubles in this year. Actually, I had real
Yeah.
bad internet troubles last year.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I didn't play League.
I've always wondered if like a squid were to appear and like kind of like suck on the little tubes down there, the internet tubes. If that would like ruin my Markiplier video I'm watching, you know?
Maybe if it's a colossal squid, or maybe a squid invader.
Maybe not a squid then. Maybe just like a little crab, kind of like at the pipes.
It just
With-
does the crab dance when it defeats the pipe. There's more memes for you that you like.
That guy's making a game and it doesn't look very good.
What, the crab dance?
Yeah,
Wow.
the crab rave. Yeah.
Are they gonna be raving?
No, they have little shotguns and they shoot each other and flip around.
That's
Oh, I
awesome.
wish it was like DDR where you had to push the buttons.
No, that's not what sells. What
What's-
sells is a battle royale, which is what it is.
You don't know about Battle Royale?
Isn't that already dead?
I don't know. People thought League of Legends was dead. It's never dead. It's the best game ever.
Pretty much consistent.
What games do you play, Ben Stokes?
Civ 6 I play quite a bit.
Oh, you play the bad one? Okay, that's cool.
No, I play the fucking most bomb one ever made. Bro.
Jeez.
Alright.
Wait, is this the newest one?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, only a fool will play the newest one, surely.
Yeah, right.
Real men play Civ 5, okay?
Champions play Civ 6.
Fucking brainlets who have no attention span.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, man, Alex wins this one. He's already ascended to the modern age, and you're still in the Stone Age.
I
when
use the
you're
term
when you're Civ 6.
I use the term brainlet, therefore I automatically win.
Oh, damn.
God, he's right.
I didn't realize. That's amazing. What a powerful word. Wait, no, that was fine. Shit.
You know, the only time I would have bought Civ 6 was on the Switch when it came out, but then it doesn't have online multiplayer on the Switch, so what the fuck's the point?
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you could have. Oh man,
That's
I never even played online Civ. I should probably try that, even though. Do you have to wait a lot for those players? What even
If
happens?
you're playing with slow people,
Are those games like really long?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they are, yeah.
What if someone leaves?
You can save it and reload it again and invite your friend, and then you, like,
You fucking ignore me. I'm not gonna have dedicated Civ friends. I just play with randos.
no, it's not like that. You have to have your friends.
No, I want randos.
Well, then this is the internet. Prepare to never see them again if you log off.
I guess. Dude, who'd want to play with their friends? You know, someone's just gonna own everyone and that's it. Only with
Yeah.
randos you're gonna have proper matchmaking. Why are they going downwards like that? I don't get it. That's not how they're supposed to do it. Ah! The squids.
When your mutant alien squid army doesn't do what they're told. Hashtag relatable.
Oh, they're not doing it. It's the worst. Those are the drone ones. Let's see how these real ones behave. What did pressing upwards just do? Ah, fuck. Okay, so they're slightly better, I guess. Weird. Tubular. Oh, there it is. So how's your progress, Ben?
It's decent. I'm almost done with my base colors.
Oh, neat. What color's the background gonna be?
Yeah, I know that's what I'm fucking with right now.
I just hear the term base colors. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
You don't just fucking slap up that paint bucket tool and get going? Like
Nah, man.
me. Oh.
I'm crazy.
Well, what does the paint bucket do that's not based? I don't get it.
I thought
just
there was
saying.
just color. Sorry.
I'm laying down my flat colors before I add the shadows.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Alex doesn't believe in colors. Oh man.
I don't believe in color, man. It's so sad.
Hey, maybe you should interview Alex. He's made a game on Steam too.
What game's that?
It's called Squirm.
Nice.
Look it
No,
up.
it's not popular. It wouldn't get you any viewers. Don't
Oh, he's
interview me.
also not popular. The perfect match.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that's cute.
Don't you know?
Yeah, no one will see it. Just like this stream, it'll be great.
And my game comes out on the 21st of August.
Dope.
21st, damn.
Well, I'm not gonna play it then on release. I'll be moving, you asshole.
Oh,
Give it to me now.
well, I guess he will. Okay.
Can have it if you want.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna ask.
I think I actually already have it
Probably.
Not the new one.
on Steam, right? I can just download it.
Yeah, you could do the beta testing. Beta. Alright, what am I even doing? Oh wait, I remember. This variable here is probably causing issues. Let's try and see what 0 would do instead. Oh my god. I mean, that's why each one of them behaves differently, because they all have a burst effect. Yes. I'll be right back.
Now the
And he was
part.
never seen again.
Last online 9 years ago.
There we go. Sunlight averted.
My god, Florian, it's been 10 years.
Okay, so now they're going straight up. Now they're
You
not.
gotta meet
Fuck.
my kids.
Kids. Why do they have this tendency to go straight up at first, and now they go down? What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
These damn squids. Oh great, now they're stuck at the floor. That's my favorite. Oh. Alright, what do these ones do instead? Curious. Do they just really slowly swirl up? Hmm. I guess
They
that's
look
not
like-
so bad. Yeah.
Some sets of them look too synchronous. Like
Oh, for sure. Look at them.
it just looks like there's two pillars of them going around.
Yeah. Well, because they spawn on the layer, I guess. Oh yeah, the layer. Right. Why don't I see Rand? That shit. That'll help.
Oh,
See.
I would have probably just like randomized their speed when they're in the tube, and then when they're out of it, just put it back to normal.
Oh, I guess I could do that actually.
For some reason, there's 4 people watching me.
Damn, there's more than me. Well, I guess I'm actually watching.
It's actually me. I opened you up on Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and on my iPad Safari because I'm.
See, that's what a true friend does, Florian.
Man, this is some trippy shit right there, Reese. Jesus. Is the dog actually in this shot?
I love you.
Ah!
Oh, who's
Jeez,
Hurricane Katrina #2 over here? Wow.
Literally my, what you call them, curtains just like blew over my computer into my face, and then wind just like came in.
Right into the mic too.
Jesus, stop it! I had to shut the window. It's too goddamn hot though. I could open it at the other side. That's a genius move.
I thought you would have liked the wind.
The stiffest window in the world.
Do you just have hiccups?
No, I went, huh, huh.
Yeah, he's got hiccups. He's gonna die.
quite a nice day. I might have a drink later.
Wow, you're a man.
Disgusting.
Well, I want to put my barbecue on, but I ain't got no food to put on it.
Well, you got
Then I'm
something
gonna
to
go
drink.
shoot seagulls.
You've got that dog.
Yeah, eat that dog.
Oh, thank God! Right, so I cut out half of Shaggy's line there, so I don't need to animate it.
Oh, why? Which one?
Where it says, wait, I'll play it.
The dying one?
Where it goes, well, this is it, Scoop. This is our last adventure.
That one was a bit long. Okay.
Well, yeah, it pans over to Scoop, so it's fine.
Wait. Oh, you cut him out of the screen. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a nice shortcut. I also done that for another one, but I animated too much, so he's actually talking off screen.
Well, damn.
I'll try find it.
Well, the Nick one, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, look.
Ah.
Like, when he's... So he's off screen here, right? You might need to wait for the stream to catch up, but I'll play it and you'll see.
I mean, you can keep him on.
He says, where are all the troops? And that's not even on screen. And I have Nick farting and a guy fainting behind it.
Fainting?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you had everyone there. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, look. A guy just faints. He goes, oh wait. I'll turn that thing off. In the background, he goes,
Jesus. Yeah, this is our new main character, Fat Nick. That's gonna be. Maybe I'll do the voice for him without any pitch change this time. I think I'll just
yeah,
do
just
a
do a
fat
deep
voice.
voice. What you do is you literally just bury your chin, like, into your neck, and go, hello, it is me, I'm big and fat.
My name's Nick.
My
name's Nick, what's yours?
I'm a fat gay nerd.
I was practicing the fat voice earlier, but now I'm too shy. Oh no, what will I do?
Go all out, because you'll be surprised. Just like Shaggy, like I didn't know I could do Shaggy until like
Yeah, it works pretty well.
one day where it just burst out and I was like, oh, like Scoop, we're really in for it, buddy.
One day it just burst out.
He just transformed.
The song and dance as Shaggy.
Reese didn't realize he was only using 1% of his power.
I know.
All along he could have been Shaggy.
I recorded all of this when I was like peak ill as well, like when I was peak sick. I was like sweating profusely. I was
Oh, you didn't sound
dozing
any
in
different.
and out. And I was just like, right, let's just get it over.
Wait, I have... Oh god, I don't have a good way to listen to Fat Nick. Ah shit, what does he sound like? Damn it.
Nick just sounds like you, but deeper. But if you can change his voice a bit.
I guess. I'm just trying to think what he sounded like, damn it.
Here's the thing. If you want to do like a speech impediment or something, just try keep your tongue in one spot at all times. Like put your tongue at your back left tooth and try to keep it there while you talk.
I can't
So
do
then
it.
you talk like this.
Alright, that sucks. I don't want to do that.
Just put your
Exactly.
finger in your
And you
mouth.
can do it deeper and just be like, hello, my name is Nick. I like bacon.
No,
Oh
that's
my
terrible.
god.
Who would want to talk like this?
This is fucking offensive.
I don't know, Alex was doing it all along.
Oh, by the way, did you see other Alex who's actually appeared on one of his videos?
Oh, with his face? I don't
Yeah.
even know what he looks like. I guess I better
Yeah.
check it out.
Is he hot?
Yeah. It's crazy. I was like, oh my god, it's Alex.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He's
is
the
he
most-
hot?
He's the most rainbow person in the world.
Figures.
No.
Oh my god, I must see this.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how hot is he?
Well... oh,
I
jeez.
don't know, because I don't
Does he
like
have-
men.
Does he have long hair too?
Stupid
what a
faggot.
ripoff.
Wait a minute, he has long hair too?
He looks
Yeah.
he looks like Ego Raptor, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
So
I
much
am
more than
not
I asked for
interested.
after that last video about
He doesn't
Mastodon.
sound anything
You see,
like
what
him though.
started off as an innocent
Oh my
endeavor
god. He looks like the
I
he
guess
looks insane.
I guess we need a young Eoraptor. Maybe this one. He's
This
got-
faggot would make a cute trap. Put on a dress.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
How dare you use the F word against my gay friends? You're so fucking cancelled. What the fuck? Why am I watching? Oh, it's
It's like an
Jim Sterling.
uglier version of me.
Whoa.
Share some new ideas about it.
Don't need to be that rude, jeez.
Pull up the Ego Raptor in a dress.
Oh, let's see. Where's that?
He's in like a red dress.
Oh my god.
I wonder why he never went in video before.
I don't know, shy. I
Maybe.
can't believe this Eagoraptor in a dress exists. And he's got green hands because he's in a green screen. Amazing. Is that him?
Right.
It can't be him, can it? Oh my god. What are they
Oh
doing?
my god.
They're eating him.
Ah.
They're
they're
going
gonna
to
eat me.
Oh my god.
Everyone's the
Aaron's Aaron's girlfriend is like a super good makeup artist. So if you're
Oh,
wondering why one of them he actually passed kind of okay, it's because she did a pretty good job.
He really was a trap all along. Damn.
Wow.
Alright, what do these variables mean? Let's see, this is gonna be 30, and then round lengths, no.
Oh yeah,
False.
get that brand length on the go.
Oh yeah. Unflat, great, what's flat now? Unflat is... if it's false, it'll be flat. I don't want to... God damn it! No, true is fine. Oh, actually, we didn't need all this, it's already at default values. We did it!
Oh. He gives Alex Horatio gives me
Head. Sorry.
your movie sucks guy. He gives me those kind of vibes.
That guy's lame.
Oh
Who's
wait,
that?
the gay furry, right?
Oh wait, no, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the other guy.
Yeah.
I guess your movie sucks is alright. He's got stupid opinions on movies.
He's
though.
a little annoying with his over critical bullshit sometimes.
Oh, the nostalgia critic.
No, that's
No.
who I was thinking of. Yeah, fuck that guy. Wait, no. Wait, no, I'm just. No, I was
I can't
thinking of
even
someone else for sure. God damn it.
Ralph the movie maker.
Oh no, anything but him. Oh, actually, I guess most people suck for movies, huh? Maybe I should get into this market. Well, I already am, but I should
It's
do it more.
it's like the way they talk about movies is like their standards are so fucking high that they couldn't even do what they're asking from everybody else.
Yeah, then they have really shitty videos themselves. Great.
Well, you don't need to. What do you mean do what they're asking of other people? You don't need to make movies to review them.
Well, obviously.
Well, yes, but their fucking standards are still ridiculously high.
Oh no, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Well, they do make videos, so I guess they should have some respect for the art.
Although
I mean-
YMS does, he likes movies that are at such a high bar that are like ridiculous standards, but then he also loves movies that are just the biggest pieces of shit ever. So he
Oh
has
my
this
god,
kind
yeah,
of-
right?
Yeah, that's my least
Anti-correct
favorite
is
shit,
so
because
boring.
the mediocre stuff that everyone likes, fuck that. We're too critic for that.
I'm too big brain for that shit.
Disgusting.
And The Room is a masterpiece. Let's be real here.
Never seen it. And I will not accept any The Room apologists. I've looked at
Well-
ratings of The Room. I don't think it'll be good, you know?
I've
Is it
seen
your
The Room.
favorite movie of all time, like horribly rated too?
What the? How much do
Norbit?
you know about me?
You mentioned you liked this movie that was like really good the other time I was on
He
stream.
likes
And then I looked
Norbit.
up the reviews and it was
Norbit.
horribly reviewed, and I was like, okay, well, he says it's good. I'll try it out, but the
Oh,
reviews.
How did Ben sneak in here? Jesus, that's not like. Since when does Ben know all my shit? But I guess I really should know my American voices better. Jesus.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me.
Yeah,
You're fucking stupid.
I sure am. I got egg on my face, jeez. Dude, how dare you? Paint Your Wagon is the best movie of all time. People just
There we
don't know
go.
about movies, okay? You need to watch it, it's the best.
Paint Your Wagon.
Yeah.
27% Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude,
6.6
Rotten Tomatoes
on
is a
IMDb.
literal piece of shit.
Rotten Tomatoes is like the definition of if you're a Disney movie, you're instant fresh. No doubt about it. Like,
Yep.
there's no critiquing going on there.
Well, the problem is that they're just retarded. The website itself, not even the critics. It's just if your review is below 50%, then we're gonna count it as 0, and if it's above 50%, we count it as 100, and that's how the scores get so crazy.
Let's be real here. That's how most people kind of review movies in the first place. They either go, I liked it or I hated it. There's not many people that
except for
kind
the
of
fact
go
that-
into a balance in between.
Except for the fact that critics are like generally lower than the normal people, unless it's some pretentious garbage. So it completely skews everything. If you just cut it off at 50.
Yeah, the big issue is Rotten Tomatoes doesn't even really give a shit if like you're not a reviewer. So they don't add your score to the main one. They have some other bullshit audience score, which most people I guess are learning to now listen to. I guess, but then if I look up Batman v Superman right now, what is the? Let me look at this.
It's weirdly high. It sucks that people actually like it now.
Yeah, there's a 63% audience score for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and that movie was complete utter shit.
Well,
so.
the thing is that you know that, and I know that, but most people are stupid and they don't know who Batman is, and then they see Bat Affleck and they cream their fucking pants. Oh, he's got a bat minigun on his Batmobile. Oh, great, that makes so much sense. I love how he just shoots the baddies. That's my favorite superhero now.
Batfleck.
Yep.
Yep, that's the house phone.
Oh, well, I guess it's neat that we actually got 5 people on now. What a stream. Maybe you should stream too, then on. Can we
Maybe one day.
Can we get 5 streams going at the same time?
When I'm finished with the programming and I'm doing art, I'll stream.
Haha. What do we, Ben? How you like this? Do you want to come on more often?
You want to come?
Oh no, he's gone. Where is he?
That's disgusting, Reese.
Yeah, Reese.
Ooh.
By the way, nice to meet you, Reese. I've heard you on the streams for a long time. Never talked to you though.
See, I knew he hasn't
See,
met you
I'm
yet.
the fan favorite. Everyone loves me. Haha.
Oh jeez.
No.
Well, they
I'm the
love you
fan
now
favorite.
that you're editing the videos. They're really gonna cream their pants over that Trump.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Trump that's me.
Screw you. Voice actors don't deserve credit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, neither do the.
You know what? Don't
animators.
put my name in the credits. Don't put my name anywhere near this. Do that.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
love that.
Oh yeah, I still need your permission to actually use your voice.
Yes, but just don't put my name anywhere.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got your permission. Really? Why wouldn't you want your name in there? Are you serious?
Yes,
Fine, okay, but less credits, the better.
just for the goof.
For the goof, you could be
Yes.
missing out on all this indecent exposure right now.
And then in the end, when the video comes out and everyone's like, wow, who did this shitty, cringy ass Trump impression? I'll look like a genius for not having my name on the thing.
But
I've
you
gotten
tried
away.
so hard.
Every second frame is gonna flash Alex does the Trump voice on the
Yeah,
video
but
now.
then you're gonna
So
have
if
like.
anyone pauses, they have a
You're gonna have some
50-50
like.
chance.
I'm sorry.
No, go
I'm
on.
sick. Sorry.
Wait, you sick?
I'm still sick. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have some super autist. It's gonna like find the stream, Alex, and then be like, "There he is. There's that guy. Get him!" And then you're fucked.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This is the internet. Oh, yeah, that's true. This is the internet. Can we delete this stream?
Hey Ben,
Oh, shit.
Ben, do you know that we can't hear you? Because I can still hear myself on your stream, but we just can't hear you, I guess.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can.
Oh, I was just taking a piss a second ago.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah,
God,
so
I wish
how do you
so.
like these streams? You want to come on more often?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Oh.
More regulars. More creativity.
There's not enough room for this.
Dude, there's barely even 2 people on most of the time.
I know, I have to kill somebody off.
You're gonna be busy in university anyways. Why you kill your university and focus on streaming?
That sounds like an awful idea.
No, do it. Do the school shooting now. Come on.
Oh dear
So then
God.
Trump will do a speech
Too
about me
soon.
where he blames video games and the internet.
Wait, that wasn't a school shooting, was there?
It was a Walmart shooting.
I know. That could have affected anyone.
Hey, there wasn't just the Walmart shooting, so. Yeah.
Oh,
It was the shooting in my pants from the cum.
I don't know if you can see this, but I drew the mouse over the arm that moves. So, like, for one frame, the mouth is actually over the Yu-Gi-Oh card when he puts it over.
Am I supposed to be watching all your streams at once? Alright,
Yes.
set 'em all up.
You
Just-
need 4 monitors.
just watch them when someone says something.
I'll just use the Windows Snap mode, snap all 4 of them on one screen.
Yeah, just put them on the same screen
Yeah,
that you're streaming.
be
on.
honest.
Perfect.
I'm not even.
To be honest, you don't
streaming.
actually need to pay attention.
No, just whenever we mention like there's something happening here.
Just ignore Florian, you don't really need.
Fuck her.
You don't need to watch Florian.
Oh, you're all fired. Oh yeah, we didn't do a fired. Damn it, we need to bring Trump back so he can tell the aliens they're fired. Ah, shit. How did I make this oversight?
I'm gonna mess it up on purpose. I'm just gonna be like, you're fire burned. Yeah.
You're gonna be smocking. You don't
Oh my
know
God.
about smocking.
I have a lighter somewhere. But
Damn it.
What?
Alex, you tricked me again. I went to your thing and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he writing in spaghetti code again? Just to find out he's restreaming Florian again.
Oh yeah, you can tell the spaghetti coat right there.
Gotcha.
Get me every time. I keep going, no. Please tell me he's not transitioning over. Don't do it.
Listen, kid. You're fired.
Yeah, that's it. Clip it, use it, ship it. He's done it. We're all fired.
And I'm gonna smoke an actual cigarette to get the sounds right, but then I'll get addicted and ruin my life. And I'll blame you for it and sue you for billions.
Are you saying that Trump smokes?
I don't know. Maybe. I never thought about that.
If he's literally
smokes
Hitler,
his
he's gonna
own
be a
farts.
vegetarian, right?
He smokes cigars.
Ah shit, he's not literally Hitler. Fuck.
He's Castro.
Oh shit. He's really a communist. Who could have guessed? Oh my god. I didn't even know what the fuck I'm
smoke a
doing.
cigar on TV.
Yeah, it's highly illegal, you're right. Alright, well why don't I look into the specific code that goes into a drone and see if there's anything I can figure out that's breaking everything. Oh jeez. Aha. There's some kind of issue with an up vector. Alright, let's see what happens if I remove this. Probably nothing. Probably all for naught.
DJ Khaled says he doesn't perform oral sex, but expects it from his wife because he's the king. Whoa.
Obviously.
That's
Wasn't
the
this-
best.
Well, I
That's
mean,
a title for an article that's something that's on the internet. Jesus Christ.
makes sense
Wasn't this
to
a
me.
revelation made like 3 years ago though?
Yeah,
It's
right.
relevant
Why am
now.
I looking? Because I don't even know. Twitter. Some people on Twitter are so behind.
Yeah, didn't you hear that he leaked his credit card or something?
Oh, that's fun.
I know that's something that happened recently, right? It is.
Oh my-
It's also 5 years old.
DJ Khaled is actually retarded. Like that's not. I'm not even kidding when I
he
say that.
took a
He's-
picture and the credit card was on it. It was great. And then
The way he talks is like. You can hear his neurons firing one by one when he speaks. It's
Dude,
kind of
You smart. You
You smart.
loyal.
Dude, he's just doing the Trump thing where he's dumbing it down for the common people. You don't understand his genius. Man, what's
You're
that?
right.
What's that movie that I watched where at the end it was like, what the fuck? DJ Khaled is yelling his name over the end credits. What the fuck is going on?
DJ Khaled.
What movie could that have been? Was that some kind of Disney movie? No. It was something with me. Could have been any movie. Any movie at all. If
The
only I
Lion
could
King
figure out.
remake.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Just at
saying.
the end of the line. At the end of the line going, DJ Khaled!
Dude, I swear.
A ween boy. A ween boy.
God, no, was it? It couldn't have been Aladdin, could it?
You know that show Hot Ones?
Yeah, it couldn't have been Aladdin.
Could it?
DJ Khaled was the only one that I've seen bitch out on the Hot Ones.
I don't know. Oh, is that the spicy shit?
Yeah.
It's that show with the hot questions and the even hotter wings.
Yeah.
Ramsey was a pretty big pussy on it, but I'm curious if that was just for like.
I'm pretty
the
sure
show.
that was for show.
It's because he
Knowing
has a
that guy.
refined palate.
Yeah.
He's only the best wings.
DJ Khaled has a YouTube channel. What the fuck? Who
Alright, I'm
guessed?
playing Minecraft today.
Oh, I'm getting called.
Holy
Jesus,
shit.
what a nice ringtone.
Dude,
Give
the
me a second.
CNN news alert notification for iOS is like 3 billion times louder than any other notification sound on the planet. It's kind of ridiculous.
Damn. Okay, so he's done Aladdin. I knew it. I knew he was in one of those.
He was in Aladdin?
He was
Oh
in
my
Aladdin.
God.
He did A Friend Like Me. And that's the only one I list.
Was he the genie's brother?
Yeah, but it says the end title, so he did the end.
I
like,
know
what you're
it.
just-
I knew he was
Yeah.
just yelling his name over the end credits. What the fuck? They hire him, and then all he does is just like, "Oh yeah, I made this. I take credit. Yeah, bitches."
Dude.
I'm shocked because you'd expect Will Smith to be the one sitting there trying to grab all the credit for every little thing.
I know.
Yeah,
He should have just sang the Wild Wild West song again.
I could have just like made a song that's just like DJ Carpenter
Yeah, he
and
also.
get like really popular.
I guess he also did some music for DuckTales. I guess he's part of the Disney family now. I guess you
Wow.
have to cease your trash talk about him now. He's part of the Disney family, baby.
Here.
Alright,
Fuck
fuck. What am I doing? No, no. Yes.
Be right back. I'm a thirsty bitch.
Does it work? Does it work? Do they behave? Let's see if they get stuck at the ground again. Oh yeah, they're gonna get stuck. Look at those idiots. Look at those fucking idiots gonna get stuck in the ground again. Why are they downward spiraling? This is not what I set up for. Alright, well at least I know it's not that line of code. That would have been weird, to be honest, if it was. Ah, what's this? The fuck is this? Fire?
Alright, fellas. I gotta get going here.
Alright. Well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was nice talking with you guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's nice meeting you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice talking to you for the short
Yeah.
time I've been here.
Yeah,
Have a good
I'll have to get back on here sometime.
You should. I stream a lot. You can just come in whenever I stream. But
Dope.
also,
I'm back.
just let me know. That also
Hey, if I'm ever
works.
on, just come in, hit me a message, and then like come in and talk in my place and just replace me because Florian can't tell the difference between us. I
Yeah.
would just bail.
What are you talking
down.
about, Ben? What? How can Ben replace Ben? What the fuck? See, maybe it's because you were sick, Danon. That's why I couldn't recognize you. I'm gonna. That's good.
Yeah, I sound like a sick person. I get that a lot.
Are you a
Alright, I'll
stoner or
talk to you
something?
guys later.
All right, peace,
See ya.
man.
All right,
See ya.
bye. What a guy. Does he actually get that a lot that he sounds like a sick person? That was just a lame excuse I did, Jesus. Oh boy. Man, I had a whole kilo of lasagna today. What
You had a what?
monster. A whole kilo of lasagna.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, unbelievable. It's like, it says 3 portions. That's not gonna stop me.
That sounds amazing.
I'm gonna warm up lasagna twice. Yeah, it was regretful, but I had to dry it. I'm really stupid, you know. I was like, lasagna doesn't taste the same when I heat it up. And I stupidly heated it up in the microwave. Yeah, I wonder why it didn't work. So I had to try it with the oven, and yeah, it's delicious. Who could have guessed? Too
Awesome.
bad I had a whole kilo of it. Damn it. Oh no, Tom has been reminded to better his life and go exercise. Damn it! I needed you to watch my stream. You're the only one who could.
I'm not going to be able to hear you for a second because I need to watch this and see what I need to do.
I'm switching to my other computer real quick so I can stream. Fuck you all. 1 second.
Reese's big smelly balls. He
Shut
never
up.
washes them. They're disgust. You said you couldn't hear me. What the fuck? I said no peeking. Oh. Is he gone? I guess now he can't hear me. Over his big sweaty balls.
Oh, I have sweaty balls. Stop it.
You know, me personally, I have the sweatiest balls of all.
This is a wonderful conversation.
I know, right? I mean, how do I even do it? I'm always so funny. I don't even know how I'm not famous yet, and how I even managed to create such great content despite my inherent lack of fame. I'm both underappreciated and overappreciated at the same time, you know. And you're just gonna give me the awkward silence. All right, that's what we're here for.
Well, it wasn't intentional, I swear.
Boom. Wait, who likes me saying boom? I forget. Oh well.
I'm trying to finish rewriting the fog one last time, and then I can move on to other things on this game.
I see.
I got very limited time to finish this game, and there's so much stuff to do.
Everybody. Hello.
Hey. Wow, shit. That was... I didn't realize I was doing that out loud.
Time for me to stream. Yeah.
Good thing I didn't start your stream with a burp.
I need to tell you something, Florian.
Oh,
It's very personal and scary.
what is it?
So that game, Electronic Superjoy 2, you might have seen me tweet about it.
No.
Well, it was the game that got me actually working on games. I really liked the first one. If I didn't find the first game, I probably wouldn't be here today.
Damn, what
And,
is prestigious podcast?
Yes, and the second one is a piece of shit, and I fucking hate it.
Oh, is it Isaac?
It's very bad.
Is it Super Meat Boy?
It's Electronic Superjoy 2.
I don't even know what the fuck this is. Let me look it up then, fine.
The first one is cool. The second one is so bad.
Let's find the second one then.
It's not
Oh,
out
wow.
yet. I have an early access copy.
But how
And I
did this get you into game dev when it's not even out yet? You don't make sense.
The first one did, and then I've been waiting for the second one for just like years. And it's finally here, and it's fucking trash.
Squirm's just a ripoff of Electronic Superjoy. Got it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a ripoff of Ender's Nye. Actually, this does look a lot like Ender's Nye. Holy shit! Wow, you're less original than I thought, Alex. Great job.
Thanks.
I remember when you got really triggered when he said that he copied the Ender's Nye. I never uploaded that video, did I?
More of
I
a
still
copy of VVVV, but it's fine.
I still haven't beat Squirm. I think I'm like 5 minutes left to finish.
Oh wow!
But the controls are so bad I don't want to play anymore.
I told you.
I don't mind the jetpack. It's just that the jumping's so inconsistent and the moving because it's like physics based that I just can't. I get frustrated.
Not
Did you just say
physics-based
they're inconsistent because they're physics based? I just like to point out that all the physics are based off time.delta time, which does not change.
You
but that's
Dumbo
fine.
Wumbo, you're using fucking update to do the physics. You don't. Of course, it'd be
No, all the
inconsistent.
math is done with time.delta time. That never changes.
It
No,
matters
but the
if you
thing
use
is-
update or fixed update.
No.
Yes.
The math.
The thing is, like a
No.
lot of platformers,
But
they
math
use
doesn't
like
work.
a very consistent like set movement for moving up like left and right and up and down when you jump. It's all exactly
I
the same.
do. They are.
Because you're using the Unity's like physics stuff. I bet you didn't write your own movement
Dude,
system.
I
It has
actually did.
inconsistencies.
I actually did.
No,
Well, then it-
you're still using you're not using fixed update. That's the issue, damn it. And we've identified it now. You can stop lying about it.
What do you? But what the fuck? Time.delta time doesn't
No,
change.
It doesn't matter. It's still
The
wrong.
math is calculated with it.
What do you do in that
Your
time?
guys are making
What do you
shit
use?
up.
What do you use it for? How do you use it, huh?
The arc of which you jump, the velocity
No,
is.
do you do the
when you-
velocity? Okay, the velocity.
Yes.
Well,
and the
there's your
velocity is
fucking
changed
problem. You
by
can't.
the time.delta time.
You cannot update the velocity unless it's in fixed update. Okay?
It is.
Is it?
It pushes all the math through on update and applies it on the fixed update.
Well, what? Then it doesn't need delta time if it's in fixed update.
You all are fake news.
Dude,
and you
if
have
it-
no idea what you're talking about.
Why would it use delta time? if
Put
it's
the
in fixed
game in
update?
slow motion. Record it in slow motion. Jump, press and hold Z for as long as you can go up on your jump arc, and do it so many times in a row and fucking count the pixels. I guarantee you 5 billion% they will be the exact same. I promise you. I know what I'm doing.
Well, you're not if you're updating it in regular update, though.
No, the maths are done with time.delta time. There is no physics math being done without that. Time.delta time never changes. That's the beauty of it.
What? Never
Delta
changed?
time is ticked on a different rate than the update. It isn't every frame.
Dude, the problem is not that. I can't believe that you think that
It doesn't matter, even if
Why
if it
why
was
would you
put
tell
in
me that the
fixed-
problem doesn't matter? What, are you crazy? Of course the problem matters. That's the whole point of the problem.
That's not the problem.
I told you it's not the problem.
The problem is Darrenon's stupid and he's lying.
No.
Listen, I just feel like when I'm playing the game, the movement doesn't always feel 100% consistent, and I felt that
How?
from the beginning till the end.
I literally don't understand
Dude,
how.
now that
That
he's
should not
saying
be possible.
now that he's saying it, I agree. I'm sorry,
It's
man.
like- When you make certain movements or jumps, especially
Alex,
like
it's time for your school, okay? I'm gonna school you on fixed
No,
update.
you guys are actually lying. It's insane.
Why are you so
There's no way.
Why are you so resistant to learning?
There's no way it could be different.
There's a chance for you to get better, and you're rejecting it. Unbelievable.
You
You just told me that you're making a terrible mistake, and you don't want to hear about it. That's great. Yeah.
okay? Tell me. All right. Go ahead. Tell me what my terrible mistake is, and I'll tell
Well,
you why that's
let's
not
see,
what's
let's
happening.
see how you're doing it. Okay, so you're doing the math in update, right?
Yes, but the math is
it should-
done.
Yeah. No. What happens after that?
Boy, listen to me. The maths are done with time.delta time. It could be in fixed update and it wouldn't change shit because all the maths and the formulas are based off of time.delta time that never changes. It could be an update or fixed update.
This
The
is
outputs
amazing.
would be the same. I guarantee it.
He is literally retarded. This is amazing.
That is. You're
I've
fired!
I've written the mass in poop. The mass is correct. I've written it in poop. He's just yelling that now at full. Did he leave?
No!
Why do you write it in poop? Damn it!
There's
I'm not even joking. There is no way. If
Dude,
I took
you
all
are
of the code,
literally not willing to listen. This is amazing.
you are telling me that
I
because
heard that you're using Delta time. It's not the issue, okay? Jesus.
I'm telling you that if I took everything that was an update,
listen? Will you just listen, okay? There is an arbitrary length of time between update and fixed update. Did you know that? And it's like it's different each frame. I guess it's basically random, but it's not random, it's arbitrary. So basically, sometimes fixed update comes right after update. Sometimes fixed update waits like, I don't know, a frame before update. Did you know that?
repeat that.
There is an arbitrary length of time between update and fixed update. An arbitrary time that is different every time. It could be a frame, it could be 0 frames. Therefore,
Yes.
if you use a value that you calculated at update, in fixed update, it's gonna be glitchy, laggy, inconsistent.
Okay. Can I finish? Can I tell you how I did it?
Are you gonna yell?
No.
Okay.
The maths are done in update, yes. However, the change, the how would I say it? The formulaic like arc of when you hold down Z, the jump arc for how your
I would
speed
have
starts
assumed that's
and
the
decreases.
math.
That's done with time.delta time, which
Well, what's
never
the math
changes.
then?
When you press Z, your initial Z press, it applies that maximum upward velocity at the very start, and it decreases by time.delta time multiplied by gravity
During update or during fixed update?
during update. But
Inconsistent.
because it's time.delta time, which does not change.
No,
I could put the
inconsistent.
very-
You didn't
No.
listen.
I could put that same code into fixed update. It would not change.
It would
Especially
change.
because-
It's inconsistent.
No,
because you're
time.delta
calculating it.
time doesn't change.
Look,
Wait,
you're
wait,
calculating it,
what?
then you're waiting.
The
an
only difference is it's being calculated more often.
No,
Yes.
it's calculated at inappropriate times. You're calculating the time at inappropriate times.
Wait.
It's not good.
Yeah, you're doing something in fixed update, but then you're also applying something.
Shut up! You use RPG Maker. All right, listen.
Dude, wait, dude, dumbass. I program in Unity too,
he's
dipshit,
pretty
and I
good
wrote my
at
own rendering
programming,
engine. So
He knows
So-
a lot, anyways. He doesn't get shit done, but he knows a lot about programming. Right, go on.
first of all, you keep saying time.delta time is the same. What do you mean
It
by
is.
It's
It
not
isn't.
though. Do you even know what time.delta time does?
That's the fucking. It's the fucking thing that I use, dude.
It's a different
The amount
one
of
for
time it
fixed
takes-
update and for regular update and for late update.
First of all, there
They're
are two different versions. There's a fixed delta time and there's a
Three.
non-fixed. And delta time changes based on how long it took to process the previous frame, so it could make up for lack of stuff progressing if there's a slowdown or speed up. So depending on how you use delta time, maybe for you, if you have a 60 hertz monitor, you're not noticing any change if your game's running at 60 FPS on a 60 hertz monitor. But if your game is running slower or faster, for instance, I have a 120 hertz monitor, that means the game's updating twice as fast, meaning you need delta time to slow down anything you're doing by half. That's why delta time's used. It's used to make stuff frame rate independent. That's why it's in Unity. That's why everyone uses it. It's to stop things from slowing down or being too fast. If you never use delta time, your game would run at double speed on 120 hertz monitors or half speed on 30 hertz monitors.
So
But-
I use the right thing, but it's still not good enough.
So the
Yes,
problem is
imagine
it
that
depends
he-
on how you're doing it. If you're using fixed update forces the update no matter what to run at 60 frames per second because it's used for physics calculations. But if you're combining something used to compensate for physics operations like delta time and not delta fixed delta time, and you're adding that into some weird amalgamation of both mixed up like fixed update and non-fixed update, you could be speeding stuff up when you're not supposed to, because imagine if you have a fixed update, it's only running at 60 frames per second, but you're adding in compensation for 60 up, like for 120 hertz or something. Then you're doubling the speed.
I assume that doesn't actually matter. I assume the only thing that matters is that he's using the variable, and then the variable changes by the time he's using it. So it's gonna be like slightly different each frame, but it's not gonna be massively different based on the frame rate, I don't think, if he's using delta time after all.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think you either have to stick mostly everything into just update and then use delta time, or you want everything in fixed update.
Let me tell you how I personally feel. I worked very hard on it, and I was proud of it. And now that you people who know all the autistic detail tell me it's shit, I feel personally attacked, and I can't handle it.
Well, you could just update it and make it better. You're about to update it anyways. It'd be an easy fix.
Here's why I didn't write a review for Squirm yet. I actually really like Squirm's charm that it first presents and stuff. It's a very cute game. Unfortunately, midway to near the end of the game, a lot of that charm, it doesn't focus on it anymore, and instead focuses on like hardcore platforming stuff. And because I feel like the controls don't seem consistent, I find that part frustrating. It takes away from the part I loved about the game before, which was the cute charm and the dialogue and stuff, which you lose. And that's why when Florian said you're not going to be able to keep the charm for Bean going, I want to say I think keep that in mind, because you don't want to lose that charm. That's your best part about making games, I think, is your ability to write these adorable characters and dialogue and this charm throughout your world. Stick to that. That's what you're good at. And if you can fix movement or whatever, that's fine. But the problem with Squirm is that Squirm ends up focusing so hard on its platforming, when if it didn't do that as much and just focused on the fact that, oh yeah, this is a cute world with weird shit.
I have never felt that dying in Squirm is the result of the bad controls.
Oh my god.
I don't think anyone else has felt that way, except for the jetpack part.
Please, Alex.
I don't think so.
This is stupid.
Nobody has written a review like that.
You're good at your own game. You got used to it. That doesn't mean that's the way it is. And people might just be too nice to tell you.
But like, yeah, right. I've gotten used to the controls because I made them and stuff. But does that mean when people can't get used to the controls, their way to get around it is just say, oh well, the controls are shit because I can't do it? Because I feel that way about a lot of other games.
But dude, I'm not sitting there going your controls are shit. I'm going your controls feel inconsistent. There's a difference. Wow. It feels like when I do certain things do not act like I'm assuming they should based off of how it should. How?
You press left, you go left. You press right, you go right. You hold jump, you jump as high as possible.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I literally don't get it. It's just that simple.
Stop saying stupid stuff like that, Jesus.
Or you move into a wall, or you do something, and it feels like the distance you're moving or the speed you're moving.
I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about when you jump and you're like holding left? Like, okay, say you are to the left of a wall, and you are going right, walking into the wall, and you jump up and you don't go as high as you should?
I can't pinpoint what part of it is specifically, just that whenever I'm moving around, I feel like it's...
So you're just throwing filler words at me. It's inconsistent. It's floaty. Get out of here.
No, it's not floaty.
That's my least favorite.
I feel like it's constantly
What,
fluctuating.
are you telling me you're getting these
and
after
that's
all?
a delta time issue. That's a delta time issue. Florian, let's not forget that I was playing the game with a controller because it said it supported controllers, and then this dipshit over here says, oh, I never tested on PS4 controllers. So for certain sections of the game, it completely
Nobody
doesn't work.
uses PS4 controller. You're the first person in my life I've ever known who used a PS4 controller on PC.
Except for the fact that you're forgetting that this generation, the PS4 kind of dominated over Xbox, and then most people end up getting PS4 controllers, and they plug them into their fucking computer to play a game.
I have never in my life, I just said this, I don't know anyone who willingly uses a PS4 controller to play on the computer. I think that's a terrible idea.
15 of my friends all have PS4 controllers. Only one of them has an Xbox.
You're terrible people.
And so, Florian, I have to play the game.
Out of control.
I'm playing the game with a PS4 controller, and there are certain sections where some of the controls he had, I remember not even working right. So in order for me to actually play the game properly for the beginning of a section, I'd have to hold down a keyboard button to do it.
Oh
I
my
think some
God.
controls didn't
It's
even
like
work.
You people are like, this game didn't have the right resolution for my triple ultra wide monitor. Why didn't you compensate for that, you idiot? It's like, God damn, I can't keep track of this shit. How am I supposed to do this stuff when like there's a billion different controllers? If I didn't make support for Logitech controllers, I didn't make support. Like, how am I supposed to do this shit? Why can't I just make a fucking game without having to worry about all this nitpicky bullshit? Just leave me alone. I don't care.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I literally could. I would drive myself insane if I had to keep track of. Oh, I have to make my game work for the people who for some reason still have 4x3 monitors, which exist, by the way. People still have that, but I can't do that. I cannot. It would drive me nuts.
I have 4 other different types of computers with completely different configurations that I use to test my game on, as well as different controllers.
What is the point?
Because that, as a
How do you
developer,
not
that's
drive
something you have to do
nuts?
to make sure as many people as possible can play the game.
No, I disagree. I feel like it's way too much work that is necessary. I feel like...
Sure.
I think you should just put controller support in for at least one controller, and then on Steam
but
put partial.
Here's the thing with Unity. You are given joystick button 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. But it's different. It changes from each controller. It also changes if you use it on a Windows computer or a Mac computer. If you plug an Xbox 360 controller into a PC computer, it's different on a Mac.
Do you even have?
You know what people do though? That do that? They put a layer on top that auto adjusts based on which types read in. That's what most people do.
You really think this will be a default feature in Unity, by the way?
It is in the new controller API, like the entire new control API that they've released. That's in a package now. That's all automatically done in that. But in the previous stuff, they're not messing with it anymore because they don't plan to update it anymore in the future.
Fuckers.
They're gonna move to the new input system, I think, in a few months. But currently, it's still in beta, so I don't recommend switching yet. But when they do, you could switch. It's really easy.
System. I want raw input. Damn it. Oh, there they are. Let's see if they're doing it right this time. No! Why they always go down? Why?
And here's my problem. At a certain degree, like, I get it, alright? I will fix the jetpack controls. I know they're shit because I played Squirm through again like a week ago, and I totally forgot how I played through Squirm again, and after like a year, and I got to the jetpack part, and I'm like, well, I've lost handle of this. I don't know how this works anymore. Fuck this.
Oh no.
And it's like, at a certain point, I feel like nitpicked and bullshit at the parts where you're like, there's a star decoration in the tiles.
You got you still on about that.
That's still a fucking problem.
That is not a problem. I don't care who you are. That is not a problem.
You know what? As a game designer who gets so frustrated over somebody criticizing something, you know what you gotta do? You just gotta sit back, relax. Hold on, sit back, relax, and go,
it's just overly nitpick. Your standards are incredibly high.
See, no one likes to be told to relax. Screw you, man. Nobody likes to be told to relax.
I know. In fact, that actually makes people angrier, by the way.
It's like that fucking Simon guy's like, oh, relax, guys. Oh, please, no emotions.
Well, that's because, Florian, sometimes you just freak the fuck out.
Your standards are so high, Darnon, I guarantee you would not be able to do it yourself.
I freak out compared to this Alex.
Oh yeah, sometimes you freak out. Not as much as Alex when it comes to personally people stating ways to improve. But yeah, I don't know. Also, you're pulling that whole, oh, I swear you couldn't do it either. Well, I wouldn't make a shitty platformer game to begin with, so that's where we'd stop there.
Jesus, shots fired.
It's just ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, Alex, how dare you make a shitty platformer game? Who even asked for that?
I can handle criticism, but it's like... it gets ridiculous sometimes with you. I don't get it.
Jesus, I would have guessed... Getting him to play a game would be such a such a downside, Jesus.
The thing is, he doesn't understand that. Like, I think the actual movement is pretty bad, but the rest of the game is pretty good. And if he just focuses on what he's good at, he doesn't have to worry about the controls. But instead, he's holding on to that, like attacking me as if he's flawless and that his game's controls are fine.
No,
There's
but-
nothing
I'm
wrong.
not. I never
It's
said
like,
I was
dude,
flawless.
Dude, if the controls, I feel
I never said I was
like,
flawless. But
There's
okay.
like as if somehow the frame rate is fluctuating, messing stuff up, and we just discussed a whole delta time issue. There might actually be an issue there.
Yeah, let's find
but-
out.
But at the end of the day, it's like if you don't feel like fixing it or you put all this work in it, it's like this
10
hard.
minutes.
You know, you don't want to try to go back and fix up something you spent so long on and you're so defensive over. That's fine. You don't have to worry about that. But design your game like you design your game around the flaws it has too. And I mean, you could sit there and think the controls are perfect, whatever. I had a problem with it. I guess Florian might have had a problem. Who knows? Maybe he's trolling, but he could be trolling.
I remember there being some issue I couldn't pinpoint, but the thing is, I didn't know how to use fixed delta at the time. Bad volume mixer, what are you doing? So loud.
Oh god, the kitty wants out. Let me let him out. Shoe cat. Oh wait, Grandpa, close the door on Panther. Yeah, put his thing on.
Does he jump the same height every time? I guess he does. Well, remember how we had this talk about lerping? I wonder if you'd like a stronger lerp now, Alex. Alex?
Yeah. No, see, that's fine. Like, Florian, you've told me stuff like, oh, these controls are shit, use lerp, and I didn't get this mad. There's a difference here. Do you, like, I'm not...
Well, I mean, now that I know about
like the
delta
game.
time, and no, I mean not delta time, but fixed update, I can see the problem more. I mean, if it...
And it's also, before you go into, like, attack, like, going, oh, you write your own platform controls, I guarantee they're not, like, better. I started off my programming all the way back in GameMaker, where all you did was make platformers.
Also,
And for
by the way,
longest time,
I don't like to be an asshole. I'm sorry I said that because I really hate that I said that now, and I'm sorry.
What
dude, it's
part?
whatever. Like, I like...
What part
I
is he
like...
sorry for?
What?
Saying Game Maker shit.
Oh.
No, he shit on me for RPG Maker, despite the fact that I use a variation of engines, like, to make games, so...
Yeah, RPG Maker I've never liked, even when I like dove into it properly.
Well, that's another thing, is that I use RPG Maker, but like 90% of it isn't even me using RPG Maker. I rewrote my own engine on it. I'm just using like the dialogue tools because it's super easy and it's all.
Oh yeah, the
there.
dialogue system's good. That's the only decent thing in RPG Maker.
Yeah, it's literally the only reason I even I even stuck with RPG Maker is because it's actually pretty decent. But everything else, like how I'm rendering graphics and all that, that's all my own stuff now.
Oh, to be honest, I didn't even know you could do things like that. Like,
Oh yeah,
have your own
yeah.
render system.
The new one's powered by like some OpenGL, not OpenGL, WebGL thing
I
called.
forgot I was streaming.
Oh no.
Darren got me so heated. Hi, Herrick.
I'm streaming Scrum right now, in case you didn't know.
Well, let me tell you something, Darren. I'm darn on.
I keep thinking, oh, Darnon's just this guy in our chat, but no, I guess he's now in this voice chat.
He's a real person.
I'm no more fake
Am I?
gamer.
I'm glad people like you exist, because otherwise I wouldn't get better, because otherwise I would think I'm perfect, and you know what?
Yeah?
I'm gonna impress my goal in life is to impress this guy specifically.
What? No.
What a
Well, you
already
brought on
said-
yourself, Darren.
Look, I just said, right? I love the charm that your games have and the cute characters, and like.
Not good enough. If it's all not perfect, it's not good enough for me.
He's gonna delete it all now. Oh no. Yeah, I can't. I guess the main issue back then was the lerping, I guess, so. even though you are using lerping now, it's still you still want it low lerping, and I guess that is an issue. I mean, a little bit at least, but I guess it's whatever.
So are you playing it right now? Do you feel the
Yeah.
inconsistencies?
Oh, let's see the double jump.
I never noticed any inconsistencies, but I played it.
Neither have I.
Well,
God
Honestly-
damn it, Reese.
No, honestly, I'm being serious. Neither have I. The only inconsistency is when you jump up against a wall, sometimes your box collider gets caught on a tile from the bottom, which honestly is... I'm gonna blame Unity on that one, because honestly, I don't know how to fucking do with that.
Use a capsule collider, Ree.
I do for Bean.
Oh, good.
Well, have you seen my platforming engine thing that I've been working on? Not engine, platforming game that I've been working on. I
Yes.
think you did. Yeah, the one where you can pick up boxes and throw them and stuff. I had a lot of problems with Unity's inbuilt tile system.
I keep forgetting I can shoot.
Oh yeah, and I kept getting like trapped on walls and stuff. But the way I fixed it is I've got like multiple colliders. Like I've got a circle one and stuff that activates under certain rules, like if you're not on ladders and things like that, and you're up against the wall, so you don't actually get stuck on things like that.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that's... Well, it's definitely not optimal, but... I think for my first like proper Unity game, it's going decent, hopefully. Unless I get shouted at.
Well, if anything, you'll be the one shouting because you can't handle criticism.
Well, I can handle criticism. I remember, Florian, I'm from Newgrounds.
You'll turn into Alex till you get it.
What the fuck? I can handle charisma, alright? But like,
What?
sometimes it's just like, Jesus Christ. The star
gets
tile
to you.
thing I will never get over. I'm sorry. That I will.
Star
That's
tile?
just ridiculous. But anything else, fine. Alright.
Wait, I want to hear the story. What's...
He has these like star blocks, right? And they look like you can. I always thought of them as like, in a lot of games they have blocks that have stars and you can jump under them and get like a power up or an
It's not
ability.
Mario though. Not
And
every
it just-
game's the same.
Stars powers, Ree! Yeah, but seriously, you gotta familiarize yourself with this fixed update stuff, because if you're calculating movement, it should be in fixed update.
Hey Florian, did you just notice that the skeleton threw a bone at you? It killed you, then you respawned, and that same bone just killed you again.
I actually love that happens, and I won't change it.
That's
Sorry.
bullshit already. That's another
I
thing
love
I get
it.
frustrated with.
Well, there's no like punishment
There's no
for dying.
penalty.
So yeah.
Yeah, but
I just think it's silly, and I like
It's a
it.
minor
It's fine.
action.
what if you're one of those guys that wants to beat the game with as few deaths as possible?
Well, you
Then
shouldn't have
no.
died in the first place to get double killed by that bone, would you?
Yeah, what are you doing, mate? Random bone? Fucking noob.
Look, I know it's an imperfection, but I love it, and I won't change it. I'm sorry. I know that exists because it happened to Jim Sterling in that video, and I like it. I also could handle the criticism that the Ice World music was absolute trash, and I'm fixing that too. Like, I'm not a musician.
It's weird, when I bring out a game, unless there's like a really, really big issue, I don't touch it again.
Oh yeah,
I just move on because there's no point of like going back to a game unless it's really, really broken. And a lot of people are like, oh, but then you're just releasing a broken game, and it's like, yeah, but if they're minor and they don't actually hinder anything, then
So
what's the
it
point?
could also be a difference of just, I guess, expectations of controls and usage. Like one thing is, I know Florian hates Super Meat Boy. I think Super Meat Boy is one of the best examples of platform controls ever made.
Yeah, with a controller maybe.
Nah, well, I hate the sprint button thing that you have, because the whole game you're just holding it down. There's no reason for you not to.
Yeah, I hate sprint buttons incredibly. And I'm still gonna have a sprint button, but mine's like, it only works for like 10 seconds and that's it.
Also, I also have a difference in opinion. I think inputs should be absolutely direct. When you press left, you go fucking left. No fucking smooth like, oh, gotta wait for my animation to turn around. Look cool as possible. You fucking go. Like, I want it to do exactly what I tell it to do.
You don't like that Red Dead Redemption 2, where you press right and it takes about 20 seconds for your
Oh,
character
God,
to
so
completely
bad.
turn his entire body around?
No, I actually have not played that.
Well, I know because I've played fucking GTA, and I'm sure they did the same thing, only worse apparently. Because people somehow didn't complain about it in GTA, even though it's terrible. And like when a car hits you and you ragdoll, oh, I don't have time for this.
But the one thing about Super Meat Boy that I always loved was that I felt that the second I was playing the game in my hands, that I had complete control over everything, and it wasn't the game's fault.
No, that game also has inconsistent physics. I'm not like.
Oh no.
I never had those issues when I played the game.
You haven't clipped through the floor and died?
No, never.
You haven't been on a moving platform?
I've heard that speedrunners can use that to their advantage to skip entire levels, though.
Holy shit.
It is possible. I know it's possible. I just never ran into that issue. But what I'm talking about is like when I moved my character around and jumped and did repeated areas where I die and had to redo something. I felt like I was able to recreate the exact thing I did the last time consistently every time, doing the same thing. And for some reason in Squirm, I feel like that doesn't always happen when I try to do the same thing I did the previous time.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it's not in fixed update, it's not going to be...
I don't think it's that bad.
Well, it's not... I mean, it's not noticeable, but I mean, if it's not in fixed update, it will not be consistent.
Oh well. Squirm will stay the same, but Bean will be different. That's my promise.
I'm excited for Bean. I'm really hoping you stick with that charm and the cuteness, like throughout. Like fill it deep. Like get it even more, like deep. Like add more, so much cute shit and charmful characters as you go on. Because Squirm, it starts off that way, and then I felt like for midway through it kind of.
Oh, I can tell you why.
Was it a time thing? Like limited time? Oh.
I hate making cutscenes, and to this day, like, you just kind of like get tired of it, like coming up with that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, when you get so far into a project, it kind of just like burns out.
Yeah, I'm animating just now.
Oh yeah.
That's why I took the shortcut, or not the shortcut, but the easier direction. In that I have one friend who's my partner on this project who just writes everything for me. I don't do the writing at all. I give him ideas and I say, "You make this sound good. Goodbye," and then I move on because I'm too worried about everything else about the project. And like the game I'm making now, the controls, you just move left and right. There's no real movement because the whole game's story driven, and there's even some issues with the collision system that I'm using that would make certain things impossible or not work right, and I'm just not using them because there's no need to, and I'm just focusing on the dialogue parts. And I'm sure people are going to be like, it's pixel movement, why don't you have it move like smoothly lerping me to the other position, because some people really like the smooth lerping, like moving stuff. I'm gonna just sit there and be like, fuck you. I don't care.
I honestly, when Florian told me to apply lerping to Squirm's movement, I hated it. So I intentionally upped the value on the lerp so high that it's basically not even there.
It's still better than nothing.
I still think a lerp is important. Not that, like, for platformers. Like, I like that in Super Meat Boy, there's this slow, like...
I hate it.
Transition.
Personally, I hate it.
Why do you make it like that?
I think the End of Night does the same thing, though, if I'm not mistaken.
It's very, very low, though. Like,
I think the End of Night improved Super Meat Boy's kind of controls, if I'm not mistaken. I think it did.
Yeah, no sprint button.
Yeah, no sprint button, baby. We did it. I wonder if... Wait, did I make that rant about the sprint button before or after the End of Night? Did Edmund get inspired by my rant?
Probably.
Removed the sprint button halfway through. Had to redo half the levels. Who knows? Could have happened. Oh my god, I don't get it. Why are these two creatures behaving differently? Oh wait. Oh my god. It's because the fucking pawn keeps rotating, so the upward direction might be different. Maybe it's that. Oh my god. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop streaming for a sec and delete my stream because I'm embarrassed that I got so heated. So
No, don't do it, you little pussy. People will like it.
I'm sorry, I get that. Look, listen, when I first read a negative review, I get upset like that, and then I'm just like, maybe. But then...
What's that one thing that you always complain about where it's like, this game made me want to die?
Yeah! Like, did I hurt that? Like, did they need to say that? Did I hurt them that badly?
Well, first when I said I wasn't making a shitty platformer, that was me raising up my energy levels to yours. I didn't mean that at all. I don't care if somebody makes a platformer. If you don't make a platformer that's at least as good as Super Meat Boy, you should kill yourself. No, I'm joking. No, I don't care. And also, I also didn't mean to get you. Like, you focused on the negative of what I said. I get, and I was trying to say that overall, for the most part, I like your game a lot. And I think your game has this unique charm. I'm pretty sure that's why Jim Sterling even recommended it. It has this unique, really cute charm and world to it.
Yes.
That even breaks away from VV, whatever fucking V6, I don't know what you call it. V, and then the other one, Cave Story. Like, your game carries a unique charm and world that stands on its own away from those, which is pretty good. Like, I really like that. And I'm really hoping with Bean that you expand on that type of thing, even though you say the writing after a while gets really
oh my god. Well, and also when you get into the meat of the game, like, I wanted to use that stuff as like an introduction as you get into the meat in the game, and then when you're in the game, that's when you're into it. I don't want to be constantly like, I guess the other reason why I kind of stopped is I didn't want to be annoying, because my problem with like Undertale and stuff and Cave Story is I kind of got a little annoyed.
Huh.
I get you got annoyed, but also look at why those games were incredibly popular.
I guess people like that, but
yeah,
and I have to.
It's one of those things you might just have to be like, ah, fuck it, I don't like it, but you know, fans like it, I'll just do it, whatever.
I might just not even. I don't know, but
put a mode in there that's designed just for you that strips out all that shit, and then
big boy mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you big pants on.
Now the big question is, what do you think about the space level? My magnum opus.
Really?
Oh.
That's your magnum opus. Oh, we got Roombas, and they got the same issue where they fucking swirl on the ground. Fuck.
I actually thought the space level was pretty cool. I don't think I ever got.
I'll look at those little sperm-like guys.
I think overall I like the space level the most. For the most part, the entire thing felt pretty. It was pretty cool to see how well designed some of the parts were with like what you had to do. I did think a few parts got a little tiresome, but it could have just been that I was tired and
there was an element of laziness in the space level too.
Yeah, but other than that, I had a lot of fun with it. The music helped make it me want to keep going, and I felt like a lot of the puzzly nature of the platforming was pretty cool too. So yeah, for the most part, I liked it. But yeah, the laziness has to probably go in with those, like, you have those rainbow things that come, and I felt like in certain sections you just because you're like, fuck it.
You're absolutely right.
Space rainbows.
And they looked cool, so I thought I got away with it.
Did you know that rainbows are made of air? Fucking plot hole.
They're light.
No, the light is reflected on the air. No,
on the mist, the water in the air.
Yeah, even that. You got water in there? I don't think so, baby.
There's water in space.
No.
Ice particles. You can make. Anyway. Let's stop sucking each other's dicks. Alright, it's time to get mean again.
Oh, baby.
Fucking RPG Maker faggot.
Wait, no one said anything about Flash yet. I want some of this hate.
Flash
Give me
is
some of that.
garbage. You should.
Oh my
Hey,
god, you want to
Sage.
talk about inconsistent?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I
Fucking-
can't believe
Yeah,
I
let's
used Flash to make Isaac. What a stupid choice.
No, not even. Man, Isaac's an insult to Flash. Let's be real here.
Well, it sure is, because it brings out the worst in Flash, yeah. Nothing works. Everything fucks.
When Legend of Bean comes out, I have one eye directed right towards you, Darnon.
Oh boy.
I will await that Steam review.
Oh god.
Well, why don't you give him a fucking beta version? Give me a beta version.
I might as well
I want
write
to
it.
bean. I want to bean it up.
Go ahead, write your review on Squirm, whether it be positive or negative.
It's gonna be positive, but it's gonna say I wish I could put a mix. I still wish they had a mix thing, but whatever.
I feel like, yeah, I've honestly felt
I
that
wish I
too.
could
Oh,
rate
what?
you worse.
Meh.
This system does not fully express my mediocrity. No, my mediocre feelings towards this game. Oh my god.
What the heck? This trailer for Squirm has like a CRT monitor and stuff. I don't remember that in the game. Is this false advertising?
Hey, shit,
It's in the game, Darnon. You can turn it on, yes.
Damn,
Oh, okay.
Somebody actually did complain about that. I had this. It's in the game, guys. Come on.
Dude,
I
now.
didn't know about that.
You had
That's awesome.
you disproved yourself, Darnon, you maniac. I think, unless Ben said that. See, no, people don't vote 0 or 100%. They want the middle too. That was Ben, wasn't it? Who said
Well-
that? Fuck.
No, I was talking about. I said most people just say it was complete shit, but they say it was the greatest thing
Holy
ever.
shit! You
And I was
really did
saying-
replace Ben halfway, so that's amazing.
And I was saying that some people, but there are some people that have a more mixed,
Nope.
like
Then-
view of that, and they
You
You
should
should
didn't
play
say
Pocket
that.
Squim. You should play Pocket Squim. Have you played that?
Oh no, I have not yet.
It's actually it's my favorite game by him, which is
Jeez.
yeah. I
Well,
love it so much. Like
he
it's
didn't make that many games yet, anyways.
Should I play the 510 flashback?
oh no, please don't.
I'm liking all these little bird creatures I see.
Yeah, you want some
Is
of
this
that.
Castle Crashers
He wants some
DLC
of
I'm
that
looking
hate.
at?
Come on, he
That's
wants
what my next game is. The Misadventure of Melon. It's basically Castle Crashers ripoff.
It looks cute. It looks super cute. I'm liking that.
I'll give you a trailer to the to Melon.
Well,
Sweet.
if Darnon does play Pocket Squim, I will not change anything about it because honestly, I hate mobile games so much. I legit do not want to put up with the headache of fixing something and dealing with both iOS and, God forbid, the Google Play Store.
Did you
Just patch.
was it worth it though? Like I guess was the experience worth it?
No,
Okay,
nothing
just
about it
get-
was worth it. I wish I never made it.
Did you make any sales on there?
No.
None?
Well, I mean, like 30 across both.
Jeez. That is low.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to promote it.
No.
Get it now on the Play Store.
I think I'll let it die.
Let it die, let it
Let
die.
flops be flops.
Oh,
I like
want it
your
on
heavy
PC.
use of the parallaxing here. I'm doing that for my game too. I see you have like 4 layers, I think.
But
Is it
Oh yeah,
4 or
this is all
5?
done in Flash, by the way. So you're gonna love the inconsistency.
He already loves it.
I
It's
love
all
the
really
Flash
bad.
art style though. I've missed Flash art style. I do really like Flash art still.
my splash screen was flash art style.
Do I have Target 2 even? I guess I probably do. Ah, shit. Shit! What does anything mean? Alright, this is my last hope. Like Shadow.
Is that a 2-headed Hulk penguin?
Yep,
Holy shit!
that's a mini boss.
You're watching his trailer now. Oh yeah, that game's gonna be out. You're gonna look forward to that? It's 21st of August. No, 24th
Honestly, if you could
trailer.
wishlist it, that would be amazing.
Oh god, I'm triggered though. I don't think you use hue shifting on these trees here.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Hue
god, I'm triggered.
shifting. The method I like.
Actually, I think that's something
he's
I always
talking about
kind of.
Reese, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It's something I always noticed with Reese a bit. I think he's getting better though in his recent art. But he never hue shifted in
His
previous
recent art.
art.
Reese.
I think the Trump one he's doing now has hue shifting. I need to check.
What the
I
hell
think
is
it
huge? Wait, oh, I see.
Oh wait, doesn't it? I'm not sure.
It works, but it's too
Wait,
stupid.
you shift him for what? For the shadows and stuff?
Yeah, shadows and highlights.
Oh yeah, no, I do. When I do 2D animation, no, I don't. But see my proper art, I've got an art station and stuff. If you just type in Reese 510 art station or something, you'll see it. That's all hue shifted and
See,
things like that.
art. Oh, did I put Reese wrong?
God, why won't this just work? Ah, it's the right direction, it just refuses to work.
What if there were a game with no controls so that nobody could say their shit?
That's called a movie.
My
Oh,
God.
Super Mario Brothers 2, baby.
No, that shit has a sprint button. How dare you?
You know why I always hear you guys bitching about the sprint button for Super Meat Boy, but I never noticed it? It's because I played the game on controller. I don't think it has a sprint button on a
Yes,
controller.
it does. You hold the right trigger.
Ha! It never sprinted. Nah, you can't complete the game without sprinting, you dumbo.
I always thought it was analog. It's been so long since I played. I really like this fish, this upside down fish drawing. Holy shit.
Thank you. It's a fish fishing.
That's
Fish and
great.
fish.
This watermelon is racist. It's
Damn.
cultural appropriation not to put a black person next to it. How dare you?
Oh my god.
Right.
You're the real racist, damn you lefty.
Hey, you know what? My dad's black, okay? Fuck you.
No.
Oh my god, are you half black?
I've been defeated.
I'm actually
by
I'm actually a
leftism.
quarter black. My dad's black and Mexican, so I'm
You're a
part
quarter
border
black.
hopper and then I'm part black.
So you play sports as a quarter black? That's neat.
No.
That joke 900.
Dad, you're gonna get arrested.
No, he's a quarter black, so you get it. No, you get it. It just doesn't work. I failed. I am failure. This whole stream I didn't get work done. I think I'm gonna stop now.
Listen, I want all of you. I'm gonna review all your games. You're all gonna hate me for how cynical I
I
am.
still fucking
And then-
hate you, Darrenon.
And then I'm gonna send you the porn game that I've been making. I'm gonna make sure you guys all highly criticize that.
Oh my god. Why do I take you seriously?
Yeah, making
Except-
a porn game in RPG Maker.
Oh.
Actually, no. The
God.
RPG Maker one's not a porn one. It's my Unity
know.
game with all my. The Unity game with all the advanced rendering stuff and optimizations I've been telling you about. Yeah, that's the porn game.
Someone made
So-
a nice comment and deleted it. Fuck. I'm triggered.
Darrenon, did you ever play Naughty Maid 2?
We talked about this, I think, last time, didn't we? That it's up on Steam now.
Oh, I don't remember shit, sorry.
I haven't bought it yet. I want to. I've watched the CG from it, though. It's pretty good stuff. I'll tell you that.
No, it's...
Well, I'm done.
Did you hear the... Fuck
We-
you for it.
I streamed for 2.5 hours. You guys
Lazy.
were late. And I didn't get work done. I'm terrible. Fuck. Bye.
I worked out my vocal
Bye.
cords.
Me too. I sure did. What a stuff.
I've just got a lot of animation done.
Oh yeah, you're the one who's productive in here.
Hey, the Naughty Maid 2 people have a new game coming out where she's in a swimsuit. Holy
Oh,
shit.
sweet.
Wait, are the nukes launching as soon as he presses?
Yep.
Amazing. Oh my god, like little dicks.
It's gonna be Windows
Oh, yeah, I bet.
showing them. Hold on.
He's just outside now. it just tears away the White House and the rockets are right there.
God, Flash is so. You know, one thing, Florian, is no matter how much I'll make fun of you for your spaghetti code in Unity, I'll always say it's you're the most impressive Flash programmer ever to pull
Did-
off Binding of Isaac.
I am
Flash.
insulted.
Did you
You
see?
do not know the content
Oh,
and the amount that is happening within Melon.
You think this is
Well, okay,
spaghetti
maybe
code?
Melon's
You,
the
you need to go and look at my programming video of Isaac. Dude, shut up, Reese. You're amateur compared to me. How dare you?
Your
Yeah,
stuff
do you-
might be a bit more complex, but mine's has a lot going on.
Reese, do you have entangled spaghetti code? Just
I
like Florian?
do, and it's even worse than Florian's.
Oh,
bet
then
it is.
fuck, Florian, get out, okay? He's clearly
No,
surpassed.
He's the superior pastafarian. No,
The student has become the master.
I made spaghetti
Nah.
code before you could even poop your pants.
I looked through a lot of Isaac's code, and
Oh, this is definitely end. I gotta go. I just gotta remind
No, I
you.
had a question.
Diarrhea penis.
God damn it.
You remember the diarrhea poop and a diarrhea pee?
What?
Riddle me this one question, Florian. Because now I'm just embarrassed after today, okay?
Uh-huh.
How do you deal with if somebody shows it's like the controls in your game are shit?
Dude.
How do you not get initially angry? Because honestly,
Dude, what the fuck
Honestly,
are they gonna say? My game's like one of the most successful indie games. I know, imagine if it had good controls, huh? Jesus, it'd be the literal best, it'd be literal god. Wouldn't that be convenient?
yeah.
the thing is, Melon's controls suck, and I know that they suck. But I'm too lazy to fix them, so fuck everyone.
No, you just
You
like
can still have fun
Alex.
with it.
Man, so you're gonna fix your fixed update stuff, Alex?
For Legend of Bean, yes.
Hooray!
That's one of those. It's one of those things, Alex, where like when you
Like.
are creating stuff and you're showing it, and then you get people that go like, "Oh, this is shit," or "This sucks." You initially have so much like, I guess, love in what you created, and then to get people to go there and tell you it's not good, it can be pretty shocking or upsetting. But after a
Yes.
while, you come to the understanding that's like, well, I like it. Other people don't like it. Who am I targeting here? Is this for me, or is this for
No,
an audience
pathetic.
and me?
Don't
And-
encourage this masturbatory self-aggrandizement, alright? Making a game for yourself? Are you kidding me?
I also
You're gonna pin it up on the fridge? Holy fuck.
there's like a weird personal element to it because I made Squirm in a time where like I moved after high school to another random location in Germany with my parents, and I've been like locked up in a room for 2 years. Like this is not I couldn't get a job because I can't work for my dad in the company. It's very complicated. And I was like very edgy and depressed. You can see it in Squirm, like the way the big rat monster talks is very edgy and gay.
Oh, that monologue part. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
You see the edginess.
And there's a lot that's like embarrassment. I honestly don't like Squirm that much. And I don't want anyone to say people bad about it because it's like, no, I know, leave it alone.
Don't look at it.
So that's why Legend of Bean is a DLC, because I want to like.
Will it work? No, nothing works. Nothing is
I want
reliable.
to rescue it.
Nothing is good. Everything sucks. This is not acceptable. Everything is stupid. How is this possible? How do they still have a downward tilt? Do they? It seems so.
But anyway,
Yeah,
I could. What?
In my case, like, there 6-7 years ago, I was hit with a pretty dark spot in my life too, and I started working and developing games pretty hardcore then. And for the longest time, I wanted to accomplish like dream projects that I've been wanting to make, but I'd constantly limitations with my own experience or knowledge, so I'd have to restart. and I've restarted so many different games so many times. Like the first project I was working on, I restarted 4 or 5 times. And I hit a point where I was like, okay, this project is too ambitious, and I've been fucked over by people that were supposed to help me. I'm fed up with it. I want to start over. I start over again with a new project, working with my friend. Another 4 years goes by, and there's nothing to show of it really, except for a lot of, like, I guess, knowledge gained. And so I'm at this point now where I'm making a completely new game, very tiny now, and I have all this stress of never completing something yet, but having all these like experiences and ideas and shit, like all of this stuff backing different projects all the way up to the one I'm currently working on now, where it's like I gotta just finish something or make something.
Oh, that's exactly what Squirm was too, because Florian knows I restarted Float like 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Man, we all don't get shit done, but you guys sound like you're in the Sand Panda Club. You gotta stop. No, I talk a lot of shit about myself, actually. Never mind. We're all terrible.
So
I think I fixed. Wait, no, that one's just going down. Those are still fucked. But these ones are actually going upwards now. Are they? Oh god, please don't turn back down. Please don't turn back down. Yes, they're not.
And it's also one of those
It
things
works.
where I never
Look at my tube of sperm. We did
Are you even
it.
streaming still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you weren't streaming anymore. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I guess you leaked your private information.
Oh yeah, totally. But it's one of those things now where it's like
What?
you have
there was
all
always
this
another
time.
question.
You have all this time you shoved into something that you've been working on for a long ass time, and it's super personal to you, and then releasing it. Oh, and also another thing is, you start to freak out about the fact that if you do release this, people might bash it, like myself. So I would constantly go back and redo it and redo it and redo it and trying to perfect certain things. And at that rate, it's like you're never gonna get anything done. So I reached a point in my life where I was kind of. Go ahead, sorry.
And then Squirm came out and it was all positive. I'm like, yay, I did it. And then someone comes with something negative. I'm like, you're a fucking liar, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Quit ruining this for me.
This game made me want to kill myself.
So I was also a lot more cynical and very hard on how I reviewed stuff years back. Like if I reviewed your game 4 years ago, I'd probably been a complete.
I was that way too. I really was.
Yeah.
To this day, I probably would enjoy Undertale, but it came out at a time when I was a cynical asshole, and I still like to pretend I hate it, even though I honestly never played it.
Hypocrite.
Yes, it's true. I admit it.
That was the same
you
way
wouldn't
with
like your own game, you fucking turd. If you saw it on Steam.
Probably.
Came out.
Yeah, I bet.
And I feel like a lot of people who do leave negative reviews might be that way too, but I can't say that.
If they leave the review, they've played it at least.
Yeah.
When Undertale came out, that was the time Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, so I was too busy playing that because I think that game's the best example of like controls for an action like 3D game, like a action stealth game.
Yay.
I was so obsessed with that game, I didn't give a shit about Undertale, and then I was still a bit of a cynical asshole, so I was like, Undertale, everyone likes it, fuck them, right? When I finally got to the point where I wasn't like that anymore, I went back and tried Undertale and was still unfortunately kind of like, damn, I get why people like this, but this is unfortunately not for me.
It works.
I like the music though. I never pretended not to like the music.
Oh, I love the music, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Squids in tubes, guys. We did it. After all this time, after a million streams where I tried to do tubes, we finally did tubes. Oh my god. Look at them swirling around. Ignore the balls, I guess.
Well, I am deleting my stream because I'm embarrassed. Don't delete
Fucking
yours. That'd be gay.
It was a good stream, how dare you?
No, I'm embarrassed.
Wait, don't delete
What
mine?
I was gonna finish saying was like,
Don't delete yours.
So, I guess you release your game, and when you finally do release it, because you spend all that time before trying to perfect something that, like, you think is going to be the most perfect thing, and either people shit on it and you're crushed, or you release it, it does pretty well, and then you get a little bit of negative criticism, but because you got so much positive criticism, you sit there and go, fuck them, they don't know what they're talking about. And then you carry that attitude maybe with whatever else you make or something else, and it's kind of like...
Oh my god, dude. My nightmare is becoming Yandere Dev. That guy, you want to talk about people who can't handle criticism? That fucking guy.
I don't know anything
What are
about
you
what's going on
talking
with
about?
that
He
guy,
doesn't
other
seem
than
that
people.
unhinged when I watch him.
People seem pissed off that his game was taking forever, but I've been hearing stuff lately about him being, like super unable to take criticism. So I've been curious what the heck even happened with that.
Oh my god, there's so many things. I don't even know where to start.
Ah shit, we'll never end the stream, never. Did you see my perfect tube? I shoot it and then they come out. Ah, look at them.
So he likes to pin the blame on everything except for himself. So one thing he's done before, you might be able to find the video. He made this video on like why it's taking so long to make this game, and the reason he gave was, I get so many emails every day that I respond to them all, and it's wasting time from development of the game. So stop sending me emails.
Dude, I don't know if I'd be able to not respond to emails.
Well,
Right, guys,
that's-
well, I need to go and feed the dog and walk him. So
Feeding a
that
dog.
is me. Yeah, that is me ending the stream.
You streamed
and
longer than
going to leave
anyone.
everyone.
Oh, no, don't leave. This game good. Do you see?
No, game bad.
You see they explode in blood and they're in tube? I guess tube needs to explode too.
I can't wait to criticize Florian's game and then for him to go, oh, he's just a Nazi, abandon. And
He just makes anime porn games.
He claimed to be a quarter black. I wouldn't stand for this cultural appropriation.
I've already had a bunch of people bash my game, even though it's not out yet, so I'm fine with it. I know it's bad.
Oh no.
But I think there is fun to be had with it, and I think that's the important thing about games, so...
These guys don't seem to do the thing properly. No! No! Bad pawns.
my Russian friend made a game called Red Alliance that was like a first-person shooter game. And when I initially, this was back when I was super cynical, I kind of criticized his game, and I had a lot to criticize about, but I didn't do it also the best way I could have now. And it triggered him so hard, he got so upset with what I was saying. Now, granted, I was a bigger piece of shit then, so if Alex thinks what I said now was bad, just wait. If he heard what if I criticized his game the way I did my friend's game back then, he'd probably be trying to find my address now and wanting to kill me or something.
I have my limits, okay? I'm gonna be...
So
No,
you know,
don't
I
know what
criticized
it's
his
like
game.
to be pushed to the limits. You'll experience all new kinds of limits. Ah!
And he got upset, and eventually, like, I guess he started looking at what I suggested and thought, well, okay, maybe he has a point about this, and actually started trying to quote unquote improve his game based on what I suggested. And after like a year or two of us being friends and me contributing to his game a bit and him improving his game as much as he could, he got into the mindset of like he has to make this game perfect. He wanted to live up to my expectations and as well as his fans' expectations and everything, and started putting way too much time into the game, burned himself out, got fed up with the game, released the game eventually, just to have his own Russian sort of fan base or audience take the game, crack it within a few hours, release it, and then shit on it all over the Russian Facebook, basically equivalent, because and
That's that one with the little stick figure man, right?
no,
That's
Red
the logo.
Alliance. No, Red Alliance.
No, he's starting to stumble
it-
upon, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't even know there was a game called Stumble Upon.
No, it's like
It's
a
the
sharing
service you were
website.
talking about.
Oh,
Russian
V,
Facebook.
right? Is it called V or something?
Well, I guess not.
I don't know. All I know is I'm pretty sure the logo is just literally a yellow stick figure. It's kind of lame.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
that's Reddit. Or is it?
So your standards are so high, you pretty much ruined your friend. Is that what I'm hearing? So I shouldn't
but-
listen to you?
He
Is that what
pushed
you're
him to
saying?
be good. You
No, I pushed his game. The one issue is that
God, I'll never end this
unfortunately,
stream. Never.
Dude, maybe
fuck,
your standards are too high. Maybe I was right. I'm not. Maybe I
No,
should ignore you.
don't be stupid, Jesus.
I don't think Darren should be telling this story.
so unfortunately, no, like
Uh-huh.
he he pushed his game. He tried to push his game too high of an extreme and spent way too long trying to perfect his game. And my point, and it's coming back to the point earlier, is that there's like you reach a point in which you're kind of happy with it, and then also people around you that are playing it kind of think it's pretty decent, and then just release it. Because if you spend so much time like he did to perfect it, because not only did he want to reach my expectations, he wanted to surpass my expectations, even though I kept saying their game's
it's
fine.
just what Alex
Because you're
thinks.
the genius, right?
Well, in his eyes, I guess. But, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, like, you can make your game a certain way and it's fine. Here are games that I prefer, but who cares? You're making your own game. And he tried to surpass it and do all this stuff, and it took him like 2-3 years to finally release the game. By then, a lot of the hype had died down. And then he releases the game and gets shit on by a lot of Russians, as well as also, unfortunately, he didn't put the backing into trying to get enough media attention for it and stuff either, and so it didn't get a lot of attention. By the way, his game was talked about by Jim Sterling. Jim Sterling said he'd play his game because it was on a video where
so many parallels, Jesus.
Right. Jim Sterling said he'd play his game because his game was some people tried to steal his game and put it on Greenlight. This was back when Greenlight was a thing.
Yeah.
And Jim Sterling made a video and said, well, you know, the game looks all right. I'd play it when it came out. What happens? Jim Sterling never played it. Even after I and him tried to contact them and be like, hey, the game's out if you want to play it, but he never got around to it. And then he never put any effort into marketing it or anything, and the game kind of just didn't do as well as it could have, unfortunately.
Was it good?
The game itself?
Yeah.
No comment.
Ha! Terrible game. Bad.
Nah.
All bad.
It's all... I got exhausted with
energy.
it. I made the trailer for the game, and I spent hours making the not hours. I spent days. Like I put in probably 70 hours trying to perfect a trailer for his game to make it look like really cool and interesting and unique. Like I tried to take a different approach with making it. And unfortunately, like I even made him a whole logo, and he never used it for like. He never used the logo for the final game, which kind of made me sad. Like what sucks is that the game itself never used the logo I created, but then like a bunch of thumbnails for YouTube of people playing the game found the logo I made and used that, I guess, for some reason.
Because it was just so much better, right?
I thought it was a lot better.
Yeah.
This is your main beef with the game. Wow.
My biggest issue is that he used
Pathetic.
my logo. I'll put the trailer in the thing if you guys care.
I don't know, maybe.
No.
Yeah, actually, you made the trailer, sure. This is the one thing you could have made a game in this time.
How do I delete videos on Twitch?
Delete the tweet?
I said on Twitch. Videos on Twitch.
Oh, I'm not
Because that
telling
whole
you that.
stream, I started streaming, Darren
Leave it
started
on.
talking, and then I forgot I was streaming, and then I started yelling.
Yeah, and then you started fapping on camera.
Yeah, I left my camera on.
And then you
Squirmdev
you
blows
yelled
up
the
live.
N-word a million times.
Dude, I'm so scared of that shit. I really am.
You little pussy.
Hey, but you know you can
What are
always
you talking about, Florian? It happens all the time.
So
Yeah, but wait. Just imagine this. You get an article that comes up, Squirmdev like outrage or something, and then next thing you know, people will look into it. They'll find certain things out, and then you'll get 20 articles. Gay developer harassed by racist racist alt right, and then you don't have to worry.
Alt-right Darren.
we
So-
knew it. It was you all along. You're a fake progressive.
So you know you
shit.
don't got to worry about anything. Okay.
entire-
I also get angry initially when I read negative reviews, but I never respond when I'm in that angry mode. The difference here is you're talking to me, and I cannot hide it. I am a very angry boy. Don't play League with me.
Oh my god.
Am I
So
gonna
yeah,
fix a bug?
there was
that-
no safety net. Because if you look
I can't
at the
talk on
develop,
my own stream. Sorry. Go
sorry, let me finish this thought.
Go.
Sorry. If you look at my developer responses to the meanest negative reviews, you'll just see I'm like, the one guy's like, the dialogue's weak, it's shit, it's garbage. There's
Out
a
of
bunch of
control.
soft locks, and I'm like, Hi, could you please tell me where the soft locks are so I can fix them?
Oh.
Deep down, I'll fucking find your entire family and kill them.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Like,
Wait, does that mean the game has to be restarted, or does that just mean you can't move for a second?
You can press R and it fixes it. It's just one time I updated Unity and it actually kind of like broke a bunch of levels and prefabs, and I actually had to rebuild them by watching the Jim Sterling video, pausing it and rebuilding the level tile by tile. That happened.
That man should get revenue share now.
Yeah, and I of course I forget some things like the kill trigger that's at the bottom of a screen on a level, and so if you fall down off the tower, you're stuck until you restart the level by pressing R, resetting the game and shit like. So that happened. Apparently, that was in his negative review, and sorry.
Levels are different than in the Jim Sterling video. It's 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Amazing. Man, what a long stream. I guess that's good.
I had a lot of talk about.
Yeah. So I'm trying to fix a bug that's been in forever. So basically when these enemies start shooting and then I'm dead, they never stop shooting. So let's see if we can fix that. Oh, up there's a tube. Let's fix tube. Well, tube's fixed actually mostly. Well, not really. I guess the pawns are still misbehaving. Oh god, it's helicopters. They're even worse. They're just gonna fly up infinitely. Oh wait, they don't even have this issue. Fuck.
Oh man.
recently, so like a guy I do commission work for, he's building a game in RPG Maker as well, and his game runs at 70 to 90% CPU utilization on my quad-core i7, like 3.8 gigahertz computer, and my game, for comparison, runs at 25 to 30% CPU utilization, if not 20 to 25. And so then he sends me a message and he's like, yeah, so how about that mobile port? And I'm just like, oh god. What? Like, there's no way. Like,
You melt the phone.
Do it, pussy.
There's no way.
Do it.
He's apparently gonna try it, but like, I'm just like, dude, you don't even know how hard. Like, do you know how hard a mobile game port would be? Like, it's gonna.
Nah,
Oh my god.
Just turn the graphics to low. It's fine.
Based on my experience, it's probably not even worth it.
CPU, but Florian, I said CPU utilization. That has very little to do with the actual graphics setting.
So
Yes, it does. Everything goes into a frame.
When I say CPU utilization, I'm talking about specifically just the CPU being bottlenecked. This has nothing to do with the graphics portion of the bottleneck.
It does, however. Oh, is that guy doing it? Will he recover? Well, yes, he recovered. I did it. The guy, he recovered from being constipated. Oh my god. No more enemies that will infinitely try to shoot at you even though you're already dead. Hooray. And now they just float around randomly. Yeah, but you know, it still pauses. It pauses the CPU rendering in order to render the graphics, right? You do know that, right? It doesn't do it
When
at
you're
the same time.
If you're talking about, what are you talking about though? Like, you say lower the graphics settings, but I'm telling you that lowering the graphics settings wouldn't do much of anything.
It would do
Because
something regardless.
the graphics settings usually dictate like the LOD quality, the texture quality.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, so you realize that has everything to do with VRAM and a GPU's.
It doesn't matter. It
processing.
still takes time out of the frame that it takes.
So when it comes to most games, they have something called batching, which doesn't get affected by your graphics options unless you are able to somehow cull out all the objects even needed. So in the case of maybe a 3D game, you could use culling, cull out objects that are needed to then be prepared for a batch, if your culling algorithm's good enough or good.
So you're
that
saying
doesn't
that
require the CPU.
he's got terrible optimization on CPU, but the culling works fine.
RPG Maker doesn't have culling, period.
Well, that's even worse.
Well, it never. Yeah. It uses. It has a shader for the tile map. That's about it. So it only generates what's needed for the tiles. But any other objects on screen, they are not called out.
They are called out. Well, it does have culling then. Alright, whatever. We did
No,
it. We made
are not
progress. Now that's culling if they're not there.
No, I said they are not called out.
Oh.
Called out.
Well, you said that there's shaders on the screen?
No, there's a single there's a shader for the tile map, and the shader for the tile map doesn't even do calling. It just generates per screen what tiles are needed. Yeah.
Are you guys speaking English?
In that case, he'll definitely want to he'll definitely want to reduce the quality on that if it renders the whole level all the time.
And let me not even get started on the fact that every single sprite in the entire game uses a separate texture and do not share texture atlases, so nothing's batched together in an optimized way.
Oh no, I approve of that.
What the fuck is a texture atlas?
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's talking crazy, to be honest.
What the fuck? You're making a 2D game and don't know. All right.
And
What the
Atlas
fuck is a
3D.
texture atlas?
I'm lost. I don't even know.
Dude, I don't use it either, man.
Is that when you have your every single sprite on one big
it is.
sheet?
Yeah, that's an atlas.
What's the difference?
I think it
Because
does it
if you have
automatically
textures on-
sometimes, I don't know how though.
Does it even matter?
Yes, it matters a
performance.
bunch, a shit ton. Basically, every single frame, the CPU needs to calculate every single object the entire game ever uses, take their textures, decide whether or not how it wants to package them up and send them to the GPU, and that's a very expensive thing called a draw call. And if you have all your CPUs separated on different things, this means for every single separate texture, it can only batch however many separate unique textures there are, and then send them per call. So if you have like 6,000 different textures for different sprites, and you can only do up to 16 at a time because most graphics batchers can do only 16 unique textures at a time. This means you have to divide 16 into 600, and that's how many calls you're going to get out.
Yeah, but I feel like you're not calling every texture at the same time anyway.
No, for the GPU to render stuff, every frame it needs to be sent information as to what type of pixel data it needs to render. So every frame, the CPU goes there and says, "Hey, I want to send you these unique textures or stuff." Each frame, basically, that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
But what's good about it is that what's smart about how it can do it is if you batch stuff together into a single texture, you don't have to do as many unique, here's a new texture for the GPU type of stuff. So you still have to do the CPU thing where you have to grab all of the different objects and models in the game and send them. But for the texture part,
I mean, sure, it might be better, but at a certain point, it kind of just seems not worth it in the end because
it's not worth it. This guy's insane.
It's
I
because
can assure you this.
You're not
this stuff
pulling,
makes it like 1% faster. It's hardly worth it.
Yeah, you're not pulling in every single texture at the same time. Like one scene might use like a 10th or a 20th of the textures in the entirety of the game. I think it's unrealistic to have all these like terrain textures and
texture batching is the difference between having a game run at 60 FPS and run at 2 FPS.
I don't
believe
it
is.
I do not
No,
believe
it is. It 100% is. It 100% is. Especially when you're on a PC, luckily your PC has a lot of the power to be able to handle.
Are you saying it's automatically batching?
I think that's wrong.
No.
I think 3D rendering is more like a lot more intensive than that.
In Unity, for instance, you have it takes all the objects, like I said already, and then it has to determine. It takes their materials, it breaks out the materials and looks at each of the textures it has, and then it decides, okay, how are we going to organize and render out these draw calls, basically. And so, if you have a map, let's say, like a map with like a little pixel map, maybe with a whole bunch of sprites uniquely on different textures completely.
Okay.
Like it's going to sit there and be like, oh shit, you have all these different textures. I need to do a call for each one of these.
I just feel like if it was this big of a deal, I would have heard about it in the billions of Unity tutorials I've watched, like at least once in my life.
But you do hear about it as the number one way to optimize games if you ever do look up optimization. They'll tell you to make.
Dude, it only is the number one way to optimize it if you've got an obscenely large scene. It's not gonna optimize shit if it's a small scene.
Oh yeah,
The
you
only
have a
way
small
I-
scene with like 3 objects. It doesn't fucking matter, right?
The only
But-
way I've been
No,
taught.
not 3. More like less than 200. Maybe less than 1,000. Then it still
Oh
doesn't
no!
make it.
Easily,
Oh,
when you get up to
no,
about 100
dude.
objects, you're already your game's already you're already fucking your game.
Yeah,
over.
it's slower by like 1% at that point. It's no big deal.
No,
I
it
don't-
depends
I
on the
don't-
hardware. Like your game right now, Florian, your game that you have right now is going to scale like complete dog shit on anything much less than what you have already, based off the fact that you don't Atlas like anything.
I don't know. Runs
Well, that's
pretty
just-
fine
there's-
on my 2010 Acer desktop.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have this level. But this level runs faster anyways, because this level just has like the same block over and over again.
I just.
I mean...
So, for
I thi-
instance, in my case, I use Spine to animate my characters because they're for the porn game. They're all animated in Spine, so they're complex, like multi-layered meshes that are all tweened and animated. So they're 2D characters, but they move very fluid and stuff. And the big issue with all their textures are done on a massive texture atlas, because if not, each of those single characters would ruin the frame rate by a shit ton, like a shit ton. And I mean, like, one character alone would probably tank the frame rate down at least like 10 frames or something like that if you're running at 60 FPS on like Florian's computer or something. So instead, you have to batch it, and then even batching it, if you have more than like 50 or 60, 70 of them, you're going to start noticing an issue if you have unique ones, because you're batching them, but then you still have unique textures for the different sprites. So
I just realized something. I used to like do retexturing for a little game called
Animation?
Terraria. Did you know that every single sprite in that game is a separate texture?
That doesn't mean it's
So
not... It's not
How is that
it
not a
might-
laggy piece of shit?
It might still atlas it. It might still put it all in one
How?
file. It just puts
So-
it in one file. That's it.
no,
Do
so
you think
Florian's
Unity
right.
does that automatically?
I think you
No,
can set it to.
I know
but,
Unity
but
doesn't do that.
considering. Wait, I'm pretty sure there's an option, but maybe there's an asset where you can tell it to do it
So-
automatically.
Well, yeah, what Florian said is right. What they probably do in Terraria. Now, there's 2 things that they could be doing in Terraria. We don't really know, but it's likely. It's likely what they do is that at the start of the game, you know how the game initially has a quick little load, like when you.
Oh god, that game takes forever to start up.
So what it's doing, likely, is it's taking all of the textures for the current world and probably dynamically packing them into an atlas in advance. Then it renders them all out as blocks. That's like as the blocks that they are and stuff.
This is
So
such
it's
a huge
probably-
level.
So it's probably doing that because it's to some developers it's a lot easier to dynamically pack stuff in real time. One thing too is that in Unity there is a way to sort of automatically do it. If you take a bunch of meshes, you select them all and set them to static. In rendering, it'll actually combine all those meshes into a single object using a single, usually a single material or a shared material. I believe they have to, in order for it to batch properly, it has to be the same material. I think that's how it works. And then that's how you get, like, it packs that into an actual atlas, I believe, for that shared thing. I believe that's how it works. But other than that, no, it doesn't actually do a lot of this stuff on its own. That's why you notice Unity has sprite packing support. Like, it has their little sprite atlas, and you can go in there and click a button to pack all your sprites into an atlas. That's why Unity has that stuff, to allow people to do it themselves. So...
This
Yeah.
this bugged. This bugged.
Now, again, I mean,
freeze power
honestly,
up.
this
Oh.
this stuff doesn't matter ultimately if you're sitting there going, fuck people with shitty computers or lesser computers. I'm only going to target.
computer is
Honestly,
5
I
years
kind of
old.
feel that way. Like if you're using a really old desktop and you're gonna bitch about new games not running on it, I think it's kind of their fault. Like,
Well, it's
But at the same time, this is why you look back at a very old game and you sit there and go, holy shit, why does this old game runs really fucking well?
why wouldn't it
it's
run
not-
well?
Well, here's the thing. It's not necessarily because sometimes you get an old game that runs like absolute shit. Like you could take Crysis. Crysis still runs like shit to this day. But you can take. But if you were to look at the files of these older games, and you're wondering why are they running well. Well, a big part is they're not as technically advanced, but also you'll look at how they're rendering their game, and you're going to see all the textures are packed into these large ass atlases. They've got
because they had to, but
I
we
think
don't have to now.
Oh no, you have to now. You really do.
Dude, will you stop saying that? You're just such a perfectionist. It's disgusting.
I know. It's kind of like I feel like you expect so much effort for like. Okay, let me tell you about
it's so
the
easy.
PlayStation.
You just put like 3 less assets in. It's fine. You can work with the limitations, just like the games then worked within the limitations.
I think what should be done is, I kind of learned this tactic from working for making the iOS game. Is you can just look up if you don't want to make like functionality for like certain types of controllers or monitors. Just look up statistics. How many percentage of people use this controller? 70% use Xbox controller. 30% use PlayStation. Okay, I'll just do functionality for Xbox and fuck the PlayStation. I don't care. That's kind of what I think should be. That's kind of what my mindset was. My game only works for iOS 12 and up because 70% plus people use iOS 12 and up. I'm not going to give a shit about 30% of the people because it's not even going to be worth it. Probably none of them are even going to buy the game.
Well, I mean,
that's the thing too.
30% is quite a bit, actually, but
your game did
12 higher.
12,
I think it's at iOS 13.
But your game ultimately didn't do well. Period. So it didn't matter either way where you went with it.
Yeah,
like,
you could have just patched that shit in later, I guess.
I actually couldn't because iOS is such shit that the version of Xcode didn't allow me to go below 12 anyway.
You could say optimization doesn't matter, but it's the life and death difference between if a game ends up doing successfully or another game coming out and outdoing another game.
You are an asshole. You are an incredible. Will you listen?
Can take this.
Will you listen?
Hey, dumbass, take PUBG for instance.
Oh my god, it's happening again, but it's Florian instead of me. Now you know how I feel, Florian.
Every single asset in that game was some sort of its
game?
own
I didn't
separate
even
texture.
hear you.
PUBG, a shitty battle royale.
Yeah, that is a shitty battle royale.
So every object was a separate texture for the most part. They didn't atlas barely anything in that game because they just bought store-bought assets and
I still don't actually remember it actually lagging. I just remember.
And when the game came out, it was notorious for being an absolute utter piece of shit in terms of performance. Yeah, and you know what game came out?
No, that's just because it was made in Unreal Engine.
Yeah, it's the server
that has
code.
Nothing to do with it being
the server code is the real issue.
No, the game ran like ass besides the netcode. It ran like complete shit, not even being connected to a server. It ran like just utter shit. And what game came out that was
being that bad?
No, it was terrible. It was notorious. It was people hated it.
Yeah, they hated the fact that you shoot someone and it didn't hit. Man, this was a huge
well, they hated that too, but they hated the fact that most people could barely get like 30 FPS in that game.
Hey, Darren, you want to see something I know you're not going to like?
Oh, God.
Take a look at my stream. I know you're not going to like this.
Hold on, I need to go to your stream in the first place. But anyway, let's go.
But, you know, you're talking nonsense, because there's plenty of bad games that get popular, especially badly optimized games, get popular all the time, especially Binding of Isaac. It's like terribly optimized.
Oh, but yeah, that's another thing. My girlfriend, again, she loves Binding of Isaac. She thinks the original though is complete ass compared to the new one because it runs like shit.
Well, it doesn't. It just runs at 30 FPS. It just
the original certain rooms on the computers at my school computers. If you got more than 6 enemies, it would lock the game's frame rate up to only 3 FPS, 5 FPS until you wipe all the enemies.
Lock, dude.
It'll flock them up, man.
Darren, check this out. Are you at my stream?
I'm looking.
You see the ground here? What if I told you they were all each individual cubes?
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't matter really.
Yeah, no,
really?
It wouldn't. I mean, it's still less than 100 assets.
Click the cube.
And yes, they have a collider on them too.
now we're talking.
Oh, and they each have a script that sets their random offset to either have flowers or not.
Well, I mean, if the script doesn't have an update, it's fine.
So one thing you'll do, If you set those cubes to static, you'll actually help performance a shit
I'm
ton.
pretty sure
That's
they
the only
already.
issue.
Oh, they're not actually.
What are you
Yeah.
saying? It'll improve
So,
it or not?
I thought they were.
It'll improve it a shit ton, because what it'll do
Yeah.
is it'll turn all those individual cubes into a single mesh, so it's only processed once, basically.
You know,
Oh.
shockingly,
Oh,
I actually
that's what
thought they
that
were.
does. Right.
So in reality, the reason why I'm not as triggered is because you are triggering the dynamic culling, which is a bit slower, but you're still only using
Okay,
one
whatever that means.
to these cubes. Dynamic culling is like every frame, like it's not able to.
Come on, you know
It's
what
not able-
culling means?
No.
It means to not render things that are not on screen.
Oh, that. Yeah. I
Jesus,
used
we
that,
talked
actually.
about it. Why don't you just ask what it means?
Well, there's the culling and there's the culling people. Basically, it just means getting rid of stuff. I
What do you
believe
mean
that's
the
actual
culling
definition.
people? What the fuck are you talking about?
The term culling, the actual definition, where
Can I
culling
be?
comes from.
I actually don't learn a lot of terminology.
Yeah?
I kind of just like to say literally what they mean. I don't know.
Hey, you want to see
Yeah.
a way to fix the issue you're
It's a
having on
terrible-
screen?
What?
What layout?
Oh.
What layout are you using?
This is just the default one.
Then click on layout and select default.
Or
Do it.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
it,
This is
pussy.
it.
No,
I
do
told
it.
you.
No, select
I did.
it. Select it.
I did.
Well, now try doing again. Go into the ground again.
It's in the 2D camera.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, was there something weird about my perspective camera? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, look at that. Now it's not weirdly glitching out. Well, go a bit above the ground. Okay, no, it's still doing it a bit, but I think it's less. It's like cutting.
So, the difference between dynamic culling and batch culling is like when you have the camera on, you can actually see this if you turn on your camera and then you go back to the game view and you pan the camera left and right. You can see which objects out of view are still being rendered and which aren't if you have the culling stuff selected. But basically, when you batch cull something, you're basically telling the algorithm that this object never moves, so keep it within a particular section in a grid, and you can easily just tell that section of the grid to unrender the entire thing as soon as the viewport is off screen. However, if it's dynamic, you have to constantly check if it's moved positions from the grid, so it's slightly more expensive. So you can still cull, but it's not nearly as effective as a static cull. That's why there's the difference between.
Cool.
So in your case, Florian, I don't know if do you for your levels, is everything set to static after you're done creating the objects?
Can you even
could try
do that?
I wonder if you can. I don't know if you can, but you could probably look. I think you probably could if you looked at the API.
I
Let
don't
me
think
look.
you can set static.
Let me see if.
Free aspect.
God, we're never gonna get this done. I mean.
Well, Darren,
No, see, it doesn't seem to have it. It just has is static. What a cop out! It would just be called.
I understand that your criticisms are technically correct, okay? But I fear for you that you might drive yourself crazy if you try to follow your own standards as well.
I already
yeah,
follow my
no, he's
standards.
definitely insane. He's never gonna get shit done.
Yeah.
No, my game's pretty close to being done with the engine. I follow my standards, and that's why my game runs 70% better than most RPG Maker games. So.
Okay, well now we're
I
just
know it
being
works.
narcissistic.
Weird flex, bro.
Yeah, that
Hey,
is a very
most RPG
flex.
Maker games. I'm not gonna declare it's running
Well-
better than Bean.
Well,
Okay.
think about okay, you're saying that, right? Now, what happens if somebody says something bad about it?
Oh, it's just. Oh well. They're gonna probably
No,
hate the
no,
fact
he's
that.
gonna say, "Oh, no, it runs well at least." That's all. No artistic vision, just runs well. He's
I don't know.
optimized it, you know.
I don't know. That star block thing, man. I'll never get over that. I'm sorry.
But here's the deal, right? You could bitch about the fact, like if you're targeting PCs and you're making some simple 2D platformer, sure, the performance of the game doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, whatever. But it depends on the context of what you're making ultimately if you do decide you need to go through a certain optimization or not. Sometimes if you don't care about certain people playing a game, doesn't matter, who gives a shit about them. Other times it does, especially in the case of a mobile game. You made a mobile game and your game, even though, like, if you thought your game was going to do a lot more popular than it did, making those extra steps could have benefited it a bunch. But
I
unfortunately,
don't think so.
But you
I
didn't
made
care.
so many extra steps on that mobile game. Don't tell me I didn't.
Well, not performance extra steps, did you?
Oh, yes, I fucking did. Did you know that the whole time I was making that game, I was testing it on a literal, like, way outdated Android? Like, I'm talking, like, what's it? Marshmallow? How old is the Marshmallow Android version?
Oh,
My game
boy.
was so laggy on it. I gave myself so many headaches trying to... That was actually when I learned the static thing that Darren told me to do with these
You
cubes.
didn't know about static? Wow.
No. I learned a lot with that game performance-wise, and I got it to run almost perfectly at 30 FPS on that shitty phone. And I was so worried about it being laggy for everyone else, but everyone was like, no, dude, it's fine. I don't know what you're freaking out about. So, if anything, I overworked with that game for little reward. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on the fucking Android advertising ID. Oh my god, I will
Florian,
kill myself.
Yes.
that is static thing. Apparently, I don't know if it works the way people are claiming it works, but you can apparently put is static equals true, and it should work. But I don't know if it does or not.
Wow, okay, I guess I better do it then. Eventually.
It's people are saying it works, but who knows at this point? You know how many times the uniforms are completely fucking wrong?
Well,
about
no,
shit?
I don't think so.
I think they're just outdated if they're wrong.
That's usually why.
Well, why would they take it away? It would be a good feature to have. Right, anyways, we did it. And I also played the game for like 15 minutes and it wasn't boring, so that's cool.
What?
My game, never mind. I played Squid Invaders. Buy game, buy internet, freaking 3-hour stream. Goodbye. Actually, I guess I'm glad, but still, like, wow, really pulled through in the end. Oh shit, I'm really done now, bye.